Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 77. Am I right? Yes, 77.
7-7.
Oh, God. I'm your host, Everett, a.k.a. 2B Skilly, a.k.a. the Beast with the Least. I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you said that. You guys already heard him. Joining me this week, Devin.
You suck.
JJ.
Hello.
Fucking making us go off the rails right in the first, 3
It's
seconds.
not my fault you don't have any composure.
It's not about composure. It's about you. 7-7? You trying to do... Wait, did I send it to you guys? It was an Instagram reel of
You never send it.
I had to have earlier today. There's some dude recording with a video. It was a comedy thing. And the girl said 6-7 after. And the guy's like, can I tell you something? And he just starts punching her. It was pretty funny to me.
Was it AI?
Probably was.
Oh my god, dude. You need to stop sending AI stuff. Do not ruin my algorithm with that. Only send me Arc Raiders burnt peanut stuff. That's all I want to see.
Oh my god.
Bungalators.
Bungalators.
Let's ride.
I don't even... it's so funny. I've never heard of that person. I've never heard...
I've been watching it for fucking months, bro.
Yeah, because JJ was saying he's a Escape from Tarkov streamer, so...
Well, now he's playing a bunch of Arc Raiders, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's an extraction shooter,
yeah.
so...
Yeah, he plays that, Apex, and yeah, he's playing Arc. It's great, and he was playing Battlefield 6 with like Ninja and shit too, Tin Man, I think. I said he's funny.
He reminds me of this other streamer that does something like that, but he's a potato. I don't remember the guy's name.
That's rude.
It does that thing where it's the eyes and the mouth on a fucking food item. Except that, I don't know.
Nut, bro.
The
potato's fucking awesome, bro.
A peanut's not as funny as a potato to me.
Oh, dude, if you watch this shit, dude, it's funny as fuck. I was watching all of his clips from Tarkov just because I was telling Devin before. It's just funny because Tarkov is such a serious game, but he just makes it so unserious as shit. And it just makes it funny to watch. It makes Tarkov not so fucking ball busting.
And you would know all about that because don't you not regularly play it, but play it enough, right?
Yeah, playing last night. With fucking midnight, I still got fucking clap.
Hell yeah,
Damn.
brother.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's what it is, man. Extraction camper, bro. There's a special extract. I was trying to get there. Didn't know the extraction was 30 seconds fucking long, out in the fucking open, and you're on a pier, on a fucking dock. It's either walk forward or back or jump off and kill yourself.
Jesus.
No, shit, and I'm trying to get there. I'm oh shit, it's 30 seconds. Hopefully I'm not getting shot. You get fucking shot. Legs gone, so I'm just limping. I'm fucking Christ, dude. Please, I think I died when there's 3 seconds left to extract. Then I died. Yeah, sad times. But
Other than that, it was
funny.
a good time.
Other than that, it was a really good time.
Yeah, it's good.
Other than all that bullshit that made me want to tear my hair out and unalive myself.
And next time you get on
Really good time.
Arc Everett, you'll make sure to change into a bungalator skin. You can't be seeing with someone who's not a bungalator.
God. Anyways, all right. You know what? Let's get into what we've been playing this past week. JJ, we'll start with you because you were talking about Escape from Tarkov already. So.
Yeah, I'm playing some Tarkov here and there. The kind of it's doing some missions and stuff like that. But also, I purchased I guess the second time Silent Hill 2 remake, yeah, on Xbox. So I'm going a little faster in the areas I've already been. Yeah, so I was excited. I anything I saw on Facebook, they're like Xbox. I think IGN's like Silent Hill 2 is now available on Xbox. I'm like, no shot. I was waiting for it, but it wasn't available till the next day because
I saw a lot of people were talking shit about Xbox because they didn't announce it at their partner preview that they just had. And it's just, oh, now the game's available. And it's just maybe they couldn't.
It's just a Konami thing though. Like, right? They have to also say like they want to be part of it
Well,
or some shit.
so, no, so, well, yeah, Konami has to say, yeah, go ahead. But I mean, I wouldn't. I would assume Konami would be like, yeah, go ahead and announce it. But like, people have speculated what's going on is that like, most likely, there's probably like something in the contracts with these games that are like PlayStation exclusive at first. You know, that like, hey, once you release on the other console, they can't announce it. You just release, and that's it. Which is
Eh,
probably
love a
why.
good release.
Oh my god! Which is why people have speculated too. Maybe that's why they're like heavily discounted. Because same thing happened with like Wukong. It was like discounted when it came to the console or some shit. And even I think Final Fantasy is discounted right now if you look at it. But it's just like they just kind of end up on the console. Well, I guess maybe Final Fantasy doesn't count. We know when it's coming and all that stuff.
Yeah, I
I don't
think
know.
it's on sale. Yeah, well, it's the time exclusive. I got that. Played it. I think I'm just beat the apartment level. No, no, I didn't. I'm about to do the little last bit of it, but the Arc Raiders with Devin a little bit, and I think and RuneScape again, just the whole state, the new skill. You know, just having fun with it, crazy. Like I was super hyped for it, and it's just I'm actually playing right now, obviously, but just sailing my boat, upgrading it. It's just so unique and weird. It's kind of one of those things like once the skill came out, it's never gonna go. The game's completely changed now. Like it's never gonna be the same again than it was like a week ago. So it's just very interesting to see that big shift change on this game. I guess it's like trying to think like going on with Destiny comes with some crazy fucking thing or whatever. I know like subclasses, but I feel like they kind of still maybe like another fucking like class you can play as, like the hunter, warlock, and titan. Like what if like fuck is that a fourth one? That changes the whole fucking game. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just something big like that. Game's been like this for fucking 10 plus years, and they're like new skill by the way, have fun. It was cool. I think last night some fucking dude finally got the max level. Took him 4 days to fucking do it. Crazy. Guy's name is Asian Grinder.
Oh
Nice.
god. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he finally got the level 99. The company Jagex was, did the whole congratulations to them or whatever. Kind of like World of Warcraft does when somebody reaches like the first world first or server first and shit. So other than that, that's pretty much it for me. Not too much. I've been wanting to play Battlefield, I guess, but I've been wanting to play Black Ops 7, at least some multiplayer and stuff.
That's trash.
I don't
What's
know, man. I
trash?
got
Black
rated higher
Ops?
than I got rated
Yeah.
higher for multiplayer than
You know,
Battlefield 6.
so here's the thing. Like, fair to you, Devin, you're not a Call of Duty fan. The thing is, like, I've been seeing that so way too much online. People just like Call of Duty's trash this year. Call of Duty. I'm like, people say that every
Probably been
fucking year.
trash. I've been saying that for a long time.
But
Yeah,
but,
not
but the
Black
thing
Ops
is,
7.
people are like saying that, and everyone says that. But like, it's obviously like a small minority that says that. The thing is too, like, people are saying like, "Wow, Call of Duty's finally bad this year." I'm like, well, no, it's not. Like, the campaign's not what you want in a Call of Duty campaign. Because this is look at like,
It's been the worst. It was like I think it's like the worst Call of Duty campaign that I played in a
I'm not
long
gonna
time.
say it's the worst Call of Duty campaign. Like, the thing is,
Which
Have
one's
you
worse?
played Vanguard?
like,
Fuck,
yeah,
that's trash.
have you played Vanguard?
At least Vanguard, you could play solo by yourself and not get
You-
kicked due to inactivity.
You can play by yourself.
You
You'll
get
get
kicked.
kicked.
Let's say if you get partway through a mission and then like let's say like you're like, oh, I need to like go take care of something. You can't pause it because you always have to be online, and then you get kicked due to inactivity.
Okay, that still doesn't make it a bad campaign. Like,
It
that
does.
just makes
It's
it. That
part
just
of the
makes it.
campaign experience.
That just makes it a campaign that's not what typically called.
That
That
makes
to me,
it
to
part
me,
of the campaign.
that makes it more similar to like Destiny or something.
Reused assets in the game, like for the multiplayer and stuff. Like it's not good.
I like
Like I don't
reused
know.
assets.
Like you defending Call of Duty is like sucking a billionaire's dick and saying they don't need to pay taxes.
Okay, because the thing is, like, when people are like, "Oh, the campaign is bad," like, I guess you're making some arguments, but they're not great arguments. I don't see anyone making like any good arguments for why it's bad. I will say it is
The
not a
story
Call of
sucked.
Duty. It is not a Call
The
of
story
Duty campaign.
sucks.
See, that's a
You
good
always
one.
have to be online.
See, that's a good one. But the
Okay,
always
yeah,
online
like,
doesn't
these are-
mean anything. I don't know.
It does.
I play. Look, the reason it doesn't mean anything is because I play Destiny. Like I played the Destiny. Like those do the same thing. So
But if
I just
you
don't really.
okay,
That doesn't bother me.
yeah. I mean, again, like it's terrible. It's god awful.
I
It's
don't
a
know, man.
really bad campaign.
I think the reason that people is that it's a Call of Duty game. If like let's say that campaign was not even Destiny, like some new like online shooter that was supposed to be a persistent online shooter or whatever, people would be like, yeah, it's a decent campaign. It's just this and that. I honestly believe that. I think the only reason people are like this campaign sucks is
No.
because it's Call of Duty. That's really what it is.
Calling a spade, dude. It sucks.
I mean, look, the gunplay is like Call of Duty gunplay. You just, it's
so the same for the last 10 years. Like, it's not a fun game. Like, it's not fun. Like, I haven't had fun playing a Call of Duty.
yeah, because you're not a Call of Duty fan. It's
I
the same
used
thing.
to be a Call of Duty
The
fan.
thing is, like, you're also not a Destiny fan, and like that doesn't mean that Destiny sucks. You just don't like Destiny. Like, you're not a Destiny fan. The same thing. Like, I'm not a Madden NFL fan. I'm not a.
I think Madden sucks. Madden sucks now. Madden's always like it sucked for like the last decade, just like Call of Duty has. Like,
or an NHL. Wait, what do they call NHL games?
What's the last Call of Duty thing that was the good one? Like before, they're like, I don't care anymore. Like what was like the last? What was the last?
I think Black
Call of
Ops 2 was probably like the last good one.
See, and
Black Ops
like
2.
right there, that shows that like you're just not a fan of the series. I think, and that's fair. That's completely fair. But like, there's been other really good games to even great since then. Like the Modern Warfare, like remake, rehash, reboot. I don't know whatever you want to call it. Was really good. It was really good. Modern Warfare 2, the new one, was good. Then Modern Warfare 3 was shit. But Black Ops Cold War and Black Ops 6 were really good. Like, they've had good games still after Black Ops 2. Like,
I don't
like I
like
said.
the whole weird psychedelic shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just old school, like just war movie kind of shit. They're trying to make this weird like espionage, like fucking weird stuff.
Which is
with
why,
this whole-
but that's why
They
I've
want-
been like saying, I'm like, with the way they did everything, I'm like, I honestly believe like Raven Software, because that was the report, is that they're the ones who did the campaign or whatever. I think they just didn't want to make a Call of Duty campaign. Whether they were like, oh, it was like, there's a few different things. Maybe they were making something else, and Activision was like, hey, just turn that into Call of Duty. So then they had to like rework it, which is probably why the campaign's story isn't as good, because they had to turn it into a Call of Duty, a Black Ops.
Saying it
campaign.
isn't as good is such a fucking like soft way of saying it's dog shit.
No, because like it's clearly like they just put something together as best as they could. Like, but like,
Just because
I
you
don't
do
know,
it,
man.
if you try to do something, doesn't. I'm not saying the developers are terrible. I'm saying like you're like they did the best they could, which means it's not good. Like if you're saying, well, they tried.
or
Like
B, they intentionally just said, well, we're just gonna make whatever we want, so that way maybe we could get taken off of Call of Duty. Because like again, I think we talked about this
anything,
last
they'll
week.
just get shut down. Like,
That's the
Not
problem.
what EA does
Activision.
or Activision. Well, sorry, just any big company. Like it doesn't matter if you make a bad game or other thing. Like they're just gonna shut you
Yeah,
down. They're
that's
not
what
gonna
EA
like.
is fucking visceral.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Fucking
reward.
hardline.
Yeah, they're not gonna reward you and be like, oh, you're just not good at making these games. They'll be like,
So
yeah,
then,
go fuck yourself.
honestly, what I think they did was they had an idea for a new game, and Activision, being Activision, were like, no, turn that into a Call of Duty game. And so they just a Call of Duty campaign, and so they made a Call of Duty campaign, or they made the campaign they were making, the game they were making, and just put a Call of Duty skin over it with a story as best as they could come up with, because it's Raven Software. They're not the guys who do Black Ops. That's fucking Treyarch. Like, because the thing is, like, as much as people are saying that like this year's Call of Duty is bad too, the thing is it's always the campaign. Everyone else, like, or not everyone, but like every time I see someone's like, well, no, the Call of Duty, like the multiplayer is still multiplayer. It's still good, and I guess a lot of people are actually enjoying zombies still somehow. Although I'm just not a zombies fan, so I wouldn't know. So I mean, yeah, it's really that campaign that's like putting a lot of like bad press on the Call of Duty this year.
Well, not only that, it's a fucking Battlefield. Also, people hated the campaign for Battlefield 6.
Yeah, the Battlefield campaign was also terrible.
Yeah, it even got rated. Again, it got rated lower than Black Ops 6, but it's just, I don't know. It's like you said before, Devin, a podcast ago. They just make these these campaigns. They're like, okay, let's just give them something, because if you don't make it, they're still gonna bitch about not having a campaign.
I also don't think the Battlefield campaign was awful. It was kind of boring because like they shot their load in the beginning, and then it just kind of went. It was just like, what's the word, like by the numbers the rest of the way. But like, I don't know. Again, like the shooting was great. I wish there was more destructibility, but they're never gonna do that kind of destructibility again, where just entire buildings can just completely blow up or whatever. But I don't know. I also wouldn't say the Battlefield campaign was like bad. It's just.
But see, that's the thing is, it's like they have like, you're like, oh, the shooting was good. It fucking better be good. Like, you guys have been making these same games for so long. They don't have to change. Like, that's the thing is, it's like the shooting is already down. They have that mechanic down. They don't need to focus on that or work on that. But the thing is that they don't like improve on is like they just make bad choices. So like it's like, yeah, when you guys have to make a campaign, it's like it should be good because what else are you guys working on?
I think that's the thing is that like when it comes to these military shooters, I don't expect these campaigns to be good, I guess, because like I don't play these games for the campaigns. I play them for the multiplayer. Like, it's different if I'm playing like Gears. Like, I play Gears, yes, for the multiplayer, but I also play Gears for the campaign stuff, for the for the story mode, like that. Or if like I'm gonna play a Halo game, like I expect the Halo game to be better than like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield. Certain games like that, but like I don't know, when it comes to Battlefield and Call of Duty, like I don't know, man, like there's a reason.
Why did we waste time then playing the campaign? If we were expecting it, like if you're like, I know this is gonna be shit,
achievements.
Play it.
I like to play through the campaigns still because I like to play through the campaigns. Like I still like to play through them because I want to be able to be like, oh yeah, this was the campaign. I played through it. I know what the story is. And, I mean, I still like I played through the Battlefield 6 campaign, even though I didn't think it was like the best campaign. Like I don't know, man. That's the other thing too, is that like you're right in the aspect of like these, I guess the best years of these games are kind of long behind them. Like we're never gonna get Battlefield Bad Company 2 or Battlefield 3 or even Battlefield 4. We're never gonna get Modern Warfare 1 or Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Like we're never gonna get those games again. Like they were in a in a word like or in a sense or whatever, like lightning in a bottle, granted like a few times, but like that we're just not going to get those because especially too like when you look at these teams that make the games, like a lot of the people who were like the major parts of those things
are making games like Arc Raiders.
Games. Exactly. They go off and make new games and all that stuff.
Good games.
Like for example, look at Modern Warfare. Like the people largely responsible for Modern Warfare 1 and 2 left, and then Modern Warfare 3 wasn't as good, right? They went off, formed fucking, and made Titanfall. And those fucking games, especially too, Titanfall 2, everyone fucking loved Titanfall 2, the campaign and all that stuff. So, like, yeah, the people who made these games, like, eventually go on to other studios and all that stuff. It's the same thing with like BioWare stuff. That's why I think BioWare games are just not as good. The people who did like the first 3 Mass Effect games and first 2 Dragon Age games or whatever, or maybe just the first one, I don't remember. Like all the early shit are gone. What are they? They're like doctors or something, right? Or they have doctorates or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow BioWare stuff that closely.
I don't know if they went on to form another studio or whatever, but yeah, like the two main ones, the two main writers or whatever, like they're gone. You're not gonna get a lot of studios that will continuously like make good games even after like someone who was a major part of that, like why the story is so good, leaves. Like you're not gonna get like an Obsidian who still somehow makes really good games, even though like I think Chris Avallone was the guy. Like he's gone. Like he's not part of Obsidian anymore. Like things like that, or like I don't know how well GTA 6's story is gonna be, but the Hausers are gone, and Leslie Benzies is not there anymore. Although I think it was Leslie Benzies made that Mind's Eye game, so maybe wasn't as big of a part as the Hausers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. In the end, I just think this year's hate for Call of Duty is getting a little bit
In your
forced.
and it's not forced. It's just
It's a little bit more forced.
okay.
And I honestly think it's even be more forced because of PlayStation fanboys. Because Xbox owns Activision now, and they want to prop up Battlefield that much higher. Even though yes, it is a better game, but yeah.
Like, I think that's what it is. I know I'm saying like force, but it doesn't help that they say like, oh, by the way, campaign's not that good. Of course they're gonna fucking obviously throw that shit in everybody's face. Like
I just
main spot for Call of Duty.
but
Yeah,
the
like you
thing
said.
but the thing is,
Right.
I find that funny when everyone wants to complain about the campaign for Call of Duty because like isn't it the thing is like about that or whatever, for years we've known like nobody plays the campaigns, right? Like wasn't that always the thing, is that like the achievements for the campaign nobody ever like, or like trophies I guess too, nobody unlocks them because
Time achievement.
everyone just goes straight to the multiplayer. And that's the thing, like this year's Call of Duty still plays like Call of Duty. Like they corrected stuff that were mistakes made a couple years ago, and try to be like, no, this is what Call of Duty should be.
True. If you want just the run of the mill, same Call of Duty multiplayer, just new maps, this game is for you. I will agree.
It's funny that is like some of the maps are still like remakes from like Black Ops 1 and shit too. That's
Yeah.
the
So if you want just the new Call of Duty with the same multiplayer you've been playing, go for it. Like if that's what you want, then sure. This Call of Duty game, I will agree with that. That it's perfect for those people. But that is not who I am anymore. Like we're in the big 2025. Like I don't have time to waste on that as like multiplayer. Like there's so many better games that can be played.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, look, I didn't have to buy Call of Duty. I have the Game
Dude,
Pass
I would
stuff
have
going.
if I would have
I
bought Call of Duty,
played
it
it
would
a
have
little
been
bit.
up there with Evolve as my worst purchase ever.
I don't know. I played some Call of Duty. I played some Black Ops 7, and I had a good time playing it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I just didn't enjoy my time or whatever. Like I enjoyed what I played, but the thing is, again, I'm not gonna continue playing it. I'm not that guy to play Call of Duty all the time. I'm gonna play it for a bit, and then that's it. Move on to another game. Because yeah, you're right in that. There's a lot of other shit to play. Like there's just other things to play. Like
Got a Metroid out here in fucking couple weeks.
I think too, like these games aren't for us anymore. Obviously,
you know what?
because
That's
it's
probably
like
the
the
other thing.
new fucking
Yeah.
age now. Because it's like I want to play Call of Duty. It wasn't bad when when you play multiplayer. I like multiplayer too, but it's just like I keep telling myself like I want to play Black Ops 7 again. I want to keep playing the multiplayer. But I'm like I'm not gonna be like how I was when I was younger. Like when I was like 16, getting to 10 prestige and shit. Like I'm never gonna do that shit. I think the highest I've ever gotten was on like 2019. I got like to like 7th prestige or some shit. But that's when I was fucking furloughed. So like I just fucking woke up, and just fucking play Call of Duty. You know? But other than that, I can't do that shit no more. There's other games and shit that I want to play that make me not want to fucking rip the rest of remaining of my hair out. Like fucking Christ. Like I'm like, like I'm playing Silent Hill, all this shit, a lot of single players and shit. Some multiplayer with we play Arc Raiders, but other than that, like these newer games for like that, like Call of Duty, maybe kind of. Well, I think Battlefield 6 is more like for the employed people compared to like Call of Duty's like sweaty fucks playing, but it's just not us anymore, bro.
Yep.
That's
I'm
probably
fine
actually
with
the.
it.
I think that's
Like
probably the big crux of the thing. We are just we're past it because the age groups of the that will play those games are going to be they're the ones who are just going to be the ones that are we're going to get frustrated like okay we can't just move on. That's probably why I've tried to lean more towards single player as I've gotten older. More like like right now I've been playing the Outer Worlds 2 and I'm just like I'm just so much more at peace with what I'm playing. Or like when I played Digimon Story Time Stranger, even though I was disappointed with Legends EA this year, like I enjoyed playing that way more than I played playing Call of Duty or Battlefield or Arc Raiders or whatever. I think at right now my age, 39 years old, I'm just
You
multiplayer is not for me, man, anymore.
you keep Arc Raiders out of your dirty whore mouth, unless you're saying it's a great game.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying I'm just not enjoying it like I would want to because I just can't at this point I'm like getting fucked up and I get frustrated when I get killed in games and I'm just like I'll just go and play like an RPG or something or a single player game where I could just go and play and that's it.
like Elden Ring, it's not that bad because it's us three playing. Like we only face fucking like monsters and shit, and that's fun. Because again, it's co-op, so those are the games I don't mind playing.
I think even that, like, even though like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, the Souls likes or whatever, can be hard. Like, I can enjoy playing those more because that's the other thing. If
Like
it's gonna be like
Sekiro?
multiplayer,
I know what else is hard too.
oh no, Sekiro, I'm not gonna play because again, when it comes to having to fucking parry, I'm never going to get the timing down. I'm never gonna. I have tried at least 5 times now to start playing Sekiro, and I always get to that first boss, and I cannot, or not the first boss, the second boss, I think. I don't remember. It's like some big dude, and I can't like even fighting smaller enemies because the game is so focused on like parry, 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 and I'm just like I don't have the timing down for that. I don't have the timing down for it. I just never gonna be able to do it. Again, I don't think Sekiro is a bad game. It's just not for me. I don't know. I already was talking about actually. I talked about that I was playing Outer Worlds, but I'll just say it was a good game. Devin, what about you? Just real quick, what have you been playing?
Just Arc Raiders. I'm a bungulator.
Oh my god!
It's been amazing.
Peanut, all hail Peanut.
Dude, I was playing and it was awesome. Like I was playing solos yesterday and there was a group of 5 of us that were just like hanging out doing and we got fired like some random like shot at one of us and then we like chased him. And it was like one of those like Instagram reel moments or TikToks where this guy is just like he's like, all right, I guess like he starts like yelling. He's like, I fucked up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please let me live. And then so we like made him dance for us and he dropped his loot and then like he joined up with us and then we started looting and raiding more and stuff like that. But it was just I don't know, just fun to have like that type of moments and stuff in there, like and destroying some of the like bigger arc and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun. Like like you kind of have to sometimes like I don't know. I've done some dickhead things in that where there's just one guy that he was fighting against some of the Hornets. And I was like, "Oh, dude, you need some help." And he didn't have a mic, but I just started firing upon the Hornets. But then I felt bad because then like it was just so easy. It was so easy. He got like stunned by one of them, and then I just fucking blasted him and knocked him out, and then killed the remaining arc that were around him and just stole all his loot. But I was like, oh, it was so easy to kill him. But he didn't have a mic, so I didn't feel that bad.
Was he a bungulator?
No, he wasn't a bungulator. I would if he was.
Doesn't
He didn't have the
matter.
bungulator.
Doesn't
He didn't have the
matter.
bungulator skin. I know he didn't have the bungulator skin. So, but it was just so easy. I wasn't going to, but then he got stunned and shocked, and I was just like,
You
but I
get
could
like.
just kill this guy.
Oh yeah.
It was just so delicious. But yeah, he didn't have a mic.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
What?
I don't even
That's
know.
Dark Raiders, baby. But yeah,
All right.
no, it's been a ton of fun.
All right, then let's go ahead and.
The trailer that no mic, no life. That's what it is.
Oh
I think the
my
motto.
God.
No mic, no life.
All right, let's just get into what's been happening this past week. You know what? Real quick, I didn't add it onto our little itinerary, but they announced the Game Awards announced their nominees for all the different categories, and I don't know. Just what are your guys' quick thoughts on that?
No art bullshit.
I feel like, I guess for art for some things, but honestly, like the contenders for, what were we just talking about, Game of the Year, or just all like overall all like the different nominees?
I mean, the different nominees, but yeah, I mean,
Honestly, the Game of the Year ones, I feel like that's what I expected. Obviously, you know.
Well, honestly,
Expedition, Silk Song,
I
Death Stranding
expected
2.
I expected Ghost of Yote to be on the Game of the Year list. Like,
Yeah, I mean, had Death Stranding not come out, then probably.
no. See, like, for me, I would expect.
know why
we
Death
know why
Stranding
Death
is-
Stranding would never not be
is
left off that
somebody-
list.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying there was obviously going to be like a Sony title, but I think, and I know Death Stranding's technically, I mean, that's going to eventually come.
Like,
to
you
Xbox.
know, you had to have known Death Stranding because
I
when it
know-
comes to Kojima, Jeff Keighley,
You always say Everett, like it's like you're not listening to my words. I'm
Jeff
saying,
Keighley
I think
to
if
the
Death
balls
Stranding-
and back.
Oh my god, dude! If Death Stranding didn't exist this year, like if Death Stranding didn't exist, Ghost of Yote would have been on there. I think Death Stranding took Ghost of Yote's spot. That's
what I'm saying. I think regardless, it would have been on there. I'm just surprised it didn't get on there. Like, I thought both would have been on there. That regardless of Death Stranding coming out or not. That
no, because there was too many good games that came out this year.
Because
there wasn't room for it.
It's obviously.
I thought Kingdom Come was pretty good too. I heard.
Kingdom Come was on there.
Yeah, there's too many good games that came out this year. That's why there wasn't room for Ghost of Yote.
Yeah, I bet you it's when I was like, these were better. Like probably like I don't know how much, but like they were, because Yote was probably a good game, but these were just a little better, you know.
Yeah, like obviously it's not going to take Claire Obscure's spot.
Donkey Kong.
That's just not happening. Yeah, Donkey Kong.
I'm actually very
better.
surprised that Donkey Kong Bonanza, made it.
Have
on
you
there.
played it?
I heard it was like fucking good as shit. Like Devin's
Well,
praised
no,
it. Everybody fucking loves it.
No, the reason I'm surprised it made it there is that not even about like if I played it or not. The thing is, like, all those games, had all the games that were on there had.
But there always has to be, and then there has to be a Nintendo game. So it's like you kind of know that like there's going to be a Nintendo game on there.
Well, it's just because to me it seemed like Donkey Kong just kind of came and went, whereas the other games were talked about for at least a month before maybe the talk died down. Obviously, Expedition 33, people still talk about that game. All that stuff.
I mean, that one's gonna win. Like,
I mean,
if Expedition 30 doesn't win, I'm gonna be shocked.
I mean,
I wouldn't doubt it's like Silk Song one. Like I feel like Silk Song could probably, for some reason, fucking take the place. But I feel Expedition 30 will still win. That or Kingdom Come.
Expedition 33.
If Death Stranding fucking wins, it's fucking rigged.
Well, I mean, that's something else. I mean, if it won, I kind of wouldn't be surprised as well.
Well, yeah, Expedition 33 is like what broke record of having the most fucking nominees ever. Right now.
No, I'm talking about Death Stranding. If Death Stranding won, I'd be like, of course he gave it to Death Stranding.
Yeah.
The thing is with Death Stranding, like, I don't know. Again, like, I feel like this is kind of like how you kind of like have to promote games. Like, I haven't seen like any content creators like streaming that, like, and like, or just like reels or stuff about it. Like,
I
You
didn't
know nothing
see
about the story.
I didn't see people streaming it or anything. I saw a lot of like people sharing like clips and other things from the game, like on Twitter, but nothing too like
Crazy. Like,
major. Yeah.
yeah, the only thing I saw was if it's your birthday, all the characters say happy birthday, and they pull out a pizza. Like that's all I fucking
Also,
see about the game, bro.
the main thing I saw people talking about when it came to Death Stranding 2 was just how good it looks.
That and
Like,
feet.
yeah, I didn't see much else in like when it came to like the story. It was just really like, oh, this cool thing happened in the game and it looks really good. Like that's about it.
See you. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I feel like probably be like Claire, Silk Song, probably like Donkey Kong, Kingdom Come will probably be third. Like they'll be fighting for third, in my opinion.
You know, the thing is, you guys brought up the Arc Raiders not being on there, and I think the thing with that is that it is still
It came out too late.
No. I don't think that it came out too late. I think the thing is there's still like there's still that like stigma against multiplayer games. Yeah, I know Overwatch won it won Game of the Year. I don't know how long ago, whatever.
9 years ago.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
but I think that
Isn't
was
that
just
crazy that fucking that game and like look how dog shit that game is now. No one
Yeah.
fucking plays that
yeah,
anymore.
exactly.
Isn't he here coming out?
And you know what? But the thing is, I think what you're
Yeah, shut
saying,
up.
I think what you're saying, probably has some like in the back of the like the people who decide what ends up as on the list or whatever. It's probably in the back of their head that like multiplayer games can be good right now, but then end up bad later on. So why put it in the nominee list? Whereas like obviously a single player game, you know, once it's out, if it's good, it's not like it's gonna be bad later on. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, I think it's just that stigma against multiplayer games because like I said, Arc Raiders isn't for me, but I see the vision that should probably be on the list for Game of the Year. I see the vision.
It better win best multiplayer. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna riot. Right,
I
and
feel
the
like
fact
it would.
that I'll
I
be
feel
like,
like
this is
it
lame.
would. I don't know why. Like I was talking to my buddies. I don't know why the fuck Split Fiction. It's a thing. It's just a co-op. I feel like multiplayer is like a big.
There should be a
like
there should be a thing for best co-op game, not best, because I wouldn't call Split Fiction like there just be like a
Multiplayer.
best. They should make a best co-op like thing, because then you could have like Elden Ring, Night Rain would be like, you know, like best co-op game.
yeah, because like those three,
That
like
should
Elden Ring, Peak, and Split Fiction are all co-op games. Like so,
Yeah.
like because like when I think of multiplayer, I think of like shooters and shit, like Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Call of Duty, you know, things like that. But like I feel Peak has just got fucking huge because a ton of streamers played it. That's literally what it is. I call it a shooter game.
Yeah.
It's literally just people play it, they get super excited because they
Well,
just
like
like,
what
oh my favorite shooter's
Megabonk,
playing
right?
Quesos.
Like
What?
Megabonk got huge because like the word of
Oh,
mouth.
yeah. Yeah, like fuck. There's another one too. Like it's just Repo. Like those games. Like yeah, they're probably fun, but it's like they just got blew up because their favorite content creator were just playing the game. I guess
Yeah.
like it's just like its best selling point because again it's like $10 or something. It's cheap as shit, and you just fucking play it with your buddies for like an hour or two or a couple hours, and just be like, okay, let's just on to the next thing. Like Among Us. Like that game popped the fuck off, and then
Now it's like yeah. you
Well,
never-
Among Us also popped off, helped because of the pandemic too. But yeah.
yeah, but it's just like something like that. It's just fun because they saw all the content creators are playing it, and yeah, COVID helped them get that. But again, there were a bunch of fucking college kids, so it's like good for you guys. Good for you. I'm not like hating you guys, but like it's just like it is what it is. You just gotta have that one game that pops the fuck off, pay a ton of money, and just let's capitalize on that. So hope you guys can make another game and kick ass with it.
Yeah.
But
all right, let's go ahead and I guess start the whole news proper stuff. Let's start with this Take-Two thing. So Take-Two, what was this through via CNBC.com? I guess they're getting in on this shit a little bit, interviewing people. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick, he said consoles are not going away, but gaming is moving toward PCs. It's quote unquote I think it's moving towards PC, and business is moving towards open rather than closed, which is kind of hilarious since GTA is not releasing on PC day and date. But okay, and I'm kind of inclined to agree with him. I've kind of been saying that like even the consoles like like that's part of what I've been saying is that like that traditional console thing is not it's just not going to be what it was, you know. I mean, yeah, he's saying the consoles are still going to be there and everything, but I just think that like that console that we have right now, it's just not going to last maybe
Because I feel
another
like a
two
lot of
generations.
yeah, obviously makes sense because I think a lot of kids and newer people that are getting to gaming just want to get to PC because again, a lot of people that do watch streams and streamers, it's a quick, easy way to become a streamer. Because there's how many fucking streamers? Everyone wants to be a streamer. If you have a kid now, what do you want to be? I want to be a YouTuber, streamer. Boom. If you get a PC, it's easy to set up the streaming stuff, start streaming your game. Boom, you're done. With consoles, it's a
Yeah.
little bit,
But the
a
thing
little
is,
bit more stuff you need to do.
so what you're saying, even if it was like maybe a year or two ago, I would have been like, no, like kids don't understand PC gaming, but like I'm starting to see it like where it's like, yeah, kids are like, oh yeah, I want to get a PC. Like the supervisor at my job has a kid who's like 10 years old or whatever, and he's like, yeah, I want a PC to play games on. He understood, like he told his dad, my supervisor, like I get this specific one because it's got this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? This kid is fucking, you know, 10 years old, but he knows like, no, this is the rig I want, like because he was like, you just get me a pre-made PC or whatever, but he's like, this is gonna be the one that'll do what I needed to do. I forgot how much it cost, but yeah. I mean, like, yeah, are kids are getting they're understanding that shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah. I don't know.
like
I'm gonna
our
become a
favorite
full
streamer,
time
like Peanut, bro.
streamer once I retire from my job. To be like I'm 59. I'm maybe I'm a full time streamer when I turn 59. I'm retired.
Like they're like, what was it, that Skyrim grandma? Like just play,
Hey, I'm only 59.
unplug
I'm
your
gonna be a
ears.
grandpa, you fucking asshole.
Well, I mean, the
Yeah.
thing is too.
Watch your mouth, KJ.
The thing is too. The thing that
I
like,
don't know. I don't know. Your son could be. Your son could be a
oh
player,
yeah.
dude.
Also part of this like that like leads, it's like, lends more to this or whatever. Like there's this thing, the story or whatever, or not story, but like the, I guess, official claim by Asus itself, whatever, saying like the ROG Ally X has exceeded their sales expectations, and they have a short supply. They're just trying to supply. Like that's a gaming PC right there. It's a handheld one, but it's still a gaming PC. So it does, people are like looking for ways to be able to play, whether it is, maybe Xbox
Well, yeah, I
games or
mean,
whatever.
and
But
then
like
the next
Steam,
Xbox is just gonna be an Xbox PC. Like I don't know. It's like it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Like the Take-Two CEO is like, oh, I think it's moving more towards like a holistic PC. It's like, yeah, no shit. There's already reports that the next Xbox is a fucking PC, just Xbox branded. Like how the ROG Ally is is basically just an Xbox branded like Asus thing. Like it's not like a full Xbox machine because you can't play like your full Xbox library. But it's just like, yeah, no shit that it's moving towards like a PC type, you know,
Yeah, water's wet, bro.
ecosystem. Like
Hey,
it's
that's
already been confirmed that like that's happening. Like it's like bold claim there, buddy.
yeah. And then I mean, we've been seeing it more and more, where like, what was it, Capcom? They're like, oh, with the Monster Hunter sales or whatever, or I think it was just in general, or whatever. Like they made the most money on PC, and we'll actually talk about it later. But like Sony's revenue when it comes to PC, like, yeah, PC's just taking a bigger chunk of the market. And even me, as I've gotten older, like, yeah, I sell my Series X right here. I have the PlayStation 5. I have a Nintendo Switch too. But I have this gaming PC that I have right here that I would like to move more toward. It's just, yeah, it seems to be like where everything is kind of just moving toward. That's why
I'm
actually,
just
yeah,
glad.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I'm glad that Xbox is like it
Seeing
seems like
that,
your Xbox game. Well, yeah, and then like you're gonna be able to like your Xbox game library is gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be available to be accessed on your PC. Like
oh the
I don't know,
bangers.
like Yeah, well, like the Play Anywhere, and it seems like even not the Play Anywhere titles, like I'm hoping with the next console, like I don't know, any of your digital downloads that you bought, like those will all eventually be, you'll be able to play anywhere. Because obviously some games you can't play on your piece. Like if you bought them on Xbox, they're Xbox only. Um, but just in terms of like game preservation, like I don't know, like obviously if you buy stuff on a Switch too digitally, like you're only going to be able to play that in the Switch ecosystem. Like, do you see Nintendo? Like if you buy that digitally and then like down the line they're like, oh yeah, like you'll be able to play Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom on your PC. It's like no, that ain't fucking happening. So like it's just nice that like I don't know these digital games that I bought. If I do want to go back and play them, it's not likely, but I mean, if like the next game in the series is coming out and I want to go back and replay, it's like it'll be there and available. So
I think that's why I'm super excited when Silent Hill 2 for Xbox. And I think I was telling you, I'm like, I really want it to be. It was like gonna be play anywhere, so I can actually just download on my PC like
yeah,
Silent Hill F was. Like I didn't know Silent Hill F was that. So when I saw I was able to download on my fucking computer, I was like, oh shit, this is dope. And I was able to stream my buddy Silent Hill F for where it was at. So once I saw I can also download on the computer, it's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, like I mean, like I don't know, like PlayStation, but like let's say you bought Battlefield 6 digitally on your PlayStation, like and then you want to play it later on your PC, like you'd have to buy it again. But like it seems like with Xbox, at least, I mean, I'm hoping this will be like the way for the new system. Like if you do buy the new Xbox PC, you'll be able to access your digital downloads and
I
then
mean
play
that
that rather.
that also depends on the the other companies playing nice. I'm like, yeah, we'll let you. But
Yeah, but if yeah, I'm hoping it's just like like there's the Steam launcher, there's the Xbox Store launcher,
yeah,
like or the Xbox launcher. That's like what I envision they'll have. Like, oh, you can launch your Steam OS to get to your Steam library, or you can launch your Xbox library to get to your Xbox games that you've purchased. At least that's how I hope it works. And if it does, like that'll be a huge win. And especially if it's priced competitively for like a PC, I feel like you're gonna see. I mean, like that'll be a good option for just pre-built PCs. Like, do you want, still have access to stuff you bought on your Xbox? Come buy the Xbox PC.
yeah.
The XP, they'll call it like the XPC or some shit like that.
Well, I mean, they call it Xbox PC. They actually call it Xbox PC.
Oh, they do actually call
Yeah,
it that.
like Microsoft has been saying Xbox
Oh,
PC.
well, like the console itself, like the
Oh,
XPC or something.
yeah. Oh, that, yeah. Uh, yeah. The only thing is, like, that's gonna still. I mean, obviously, it hasn't been as big of a what do you call it, but like, the casual audience still needs to get roped into PC gaming. Which actually, we'll talk about this too. You know, the pricing could, be a hindrance for that. But I mean, consoles have been kind of been more expensive. But we'll add this into this because this is PC gaming. The Steam Machine. Um, Recently, there was Linus Tech Tips. He says he's disappointed with the upcoming Steam Machine pricing. That it may not be priced like a console, but I think I have it here. I saved it. But yeah, a Steam Machine, the price will not be subsidized, and that's coming from Valve themselves. They said the Steam Machine price will not be subsidized, and more in line with what you might expect from current PC markets or the current PC market. So I mean,
Just announce the price then.
yeah, I know, right? Which like, leading to this like everything's moving toward like maybe that could slow it down a bit with like the casual audience because or maybe not, I don't know, with like I said the console's getting more expensive. If just because the Steam Machine may be like $700-800, maybe that doesn't mean anything then.
Like I get it. Like that's fine if you want to price it. Like I just don't understand why there has to be like all this mystery. So it's like so you guys know the price, but just don't feel like telling us right now. Like, but you know the price. Like why just be like, hey, it's this much, and we're pricing it to be like on par with like PCs. Like why not just do that? Why is there all this like rigmarole? Like oh, like here's what the price is gonna be. And it's just like,
Hmm.
just fucking tell us the price. Like, I don't know. Why does it have to be like this big song and dance? Like, just fucking do it.
I mean, it's the same reason. Like, I remember when the Xbox One was announced. Like, they didn't announce the price right away. They announced it at E3 like the next month or whatever. Yeah, they took their time. Not took their time, but like they didn't just say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be this much." When they had their big like unveiling. Because remember they had before the E3 they had their big thing. This is one thing that I always laugh because people are like, oh, when they announced Xbox at E3, Xbox One at E3, all they talked about was Call of Duty and TV. I'm like, actually, they didn't do that. They did it a month before at their own event, and then they just showed a bunch of games at E3. But that's also where but that's the E3. I remember because I was there, and they announced the price, and like, yeah, people were not happy about that, but you know.
I don't know. I'm much more in the camp of just rip the Band-Aid off and just tell me how much this fucking
I
thing's
mean,
gonna cost.
right?
Hmm.
I mean, like for a
'Cause
long
it's not
time
gonna
when we didn't
change.
know. Exactly.
Like, or if you're gonna say like we're still determining the price of the PC or like the mini PC, the Valve thing, like we're still determining the price and everything. Like, markets, even if you're just lying and saying like, oh, market conditions because of tariffs, like we just don't fucking know yet. Like, blah blah blah. We're still trying to find the best price for parts, or if you say anything like that, then I'll be like, yeah, fine. Yeah, you didn't have to announce the thing today. You didn't have to announce the price. Like, um, but just to be like, yeah, just set your expectations that this thing's gonna be priced like a PC. Okay, so you know the price. That's the thing is like you're telling me you guys know the price, and if you know the price, just say the price.
Well, the thing for me too is like I remember when you know Xbox, we all knew their handheld was coming. They announced it, and then it took like another 2 or 3 months, right, before they actually announced. They didn't actually announce the price, right? They just were like, "Oh, it's coming out," and then the prices were coming out from like listings or something or whatever. But it's like,
Yeah.
to me, I'm like, just say the price because if when the thing is like a week, even maybe a month before release, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna cost this much," the sticker shock is gonna be like, "Oh fuck!" It's like let's say this thing's like $700. People are gonna be like, "Fuck, $700. Maybe I don't want to buy this," and then maybe don't buy it. But whereas like if we know like 6 months in advance or some shit or whatever, people will be like, "Fuck, $700. Fuck, maybe I won't buy it." But then they get used to it. Like, but I do want one. Okay, I'm gonna start trying to
Yeah,
save.
or it gives you time to like
Yeah,
save up. Yeah, and like I'm gonna put $50 away a month off my paycheck to save up for this. Because I think you'll probably be able, like, with the way the Steam Deck was, you'll probably be able to reserve one for like a little bit of money, and then you can keep adding. Like, you can go buy just like Steam Wallet cards, and you'll be able to pay for it that way. So like people would be able to save up money and time, and yeah, I don't know, but just
Okay.
doesn't make sense. But people will still be like, Gabe is a god. And let him. I let him like cuck my wife.
again, to the balls and back when it comes to Gabe for these people.
Mm-hmm.
To the balls and back. You know what? Let's add more to this little PC segment, because let's add PlayStation into the mix with this discussion. So it's come out that PlayStation's made over $1 billion in revenue on Steam. Obviously
Good?
there's $1 billion. That's it. What are you talking
I'm
about?
joking. I'm
What the
joking.
fuck? Oh, okay. I thought you were being serious
How
there.
much was that for people buying Last of Us?
Whole, I think half of
One,
it.
yeah, $1 billion.
Yeah, they got the Helldivers on there, the God of War games, Spider-Man, Last of Us. Yeah, what? I think the first Horizon game. I don't know about the second one. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, this again, more like gaming is going more towards PC, like, and PlayStation making that much money, like just like, let's be real here. They Come on, guys. They're thinking it right. Day and date, right? At some point, sooner rather than later.
Mm.
Probably.
But what's crazy is that like this is like Sony's like best play, dude, to go to PC, bro. Like it's just crazy to me, bro. Like getting other players to play their games, it gives Sony more money, dude. When Xbox done it, they're the fucking biggest retards. You know, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
It's just dumb. Oh yeah, and again, like I just don't know why Sony gives that such a hard on about like their console sales. Like all you are selling are pre-built PCs with a Sony logo on them. Like you
right?
make your money off of software sales. Like that's been like
Mm-hmm.
you're not
Well,
making your money off these hardware
the thing
sales.
the
Like
thing I find it funny is that like the the like the PlayStation fanboy will argue this, that like, oh no, you want to keep your games on the console because that's how it sells consoles, like what you're saying. But the thing is, like when you look at the sales, people don't buy PlayStation 5 to play God of War, Horizon, Last of
They don't
Us.
even have to anymore because they just buy they still have their fucking PS4s. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
like
that
nobody's
too,
upgrading.
that too. But they don't buy these consoles for that. They buy them to play Call of Duty, Battlefield, Madden,
NBA.
NBA, and then they
And
buy those games. Yes, but they,
they don't have
yeah,
to buy them. They can just play Warzone. Fortnite's free. All this shit's free. You know, like yeah, Madden. You don't need a fucking god-sane console to play Madden, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, bro.
no,
If they want sale, they need to fucking cut off their shit we said before and just only make it on the new gen shit.
that's
At least Nintendo has a fucking brain to do that. To do this shit.
that
So
you'd
Metro
think
Prime,
that they would
Metro
have
Prime
done it,
before
but
is
yeah,
fucking. Then it right? Like, what after like how many years? 2 years after like the new ones came out, the 360, PS3 were like, okay, we're kind of done now. You know, like
Yeah.
you get the most downgraded Call of Duty. You know, right? Like you don't even get a fucking campaign. Fuck you guys. You know, like here's
oh, Black
multiplayer and
Ops 4.
zombies. Yeah, like
They gave you Blackout.
no, I said like zombie. No, like no campaign, just multiplayer and black and fucking zombies.
Oh, the which one was it? Was it Black Ops 3?
Yeah,
That's right, Black Ops 3. Right? Yeah, it was just that. They didn't even have it. They cut the campaign from the previous gen version. Yep. So I hope you guys start learning how to build PCs. I don't know. I don't know.
You can just buy pre-built
Yeah.
PCs. Like well, the thing is like
it's not even that bad to build a fucking PC. It's like a Lego part. Like this part goes into that, and that's it. It's not like you can just plug in my motherboard into some weird shit, and it's just fucked. And like no, it's just this can only connect in here. Done. Like
I mean, honestly, like I do have a pre-built PC, but like looking at the inside of it, if I decided I was gonna like build one, I've looked in the inside of this thing. I'm like, oh yeah, everything just kind of clicks in. Like
yeah, the
it's
only thing if you do a pre-built one, it's probably the worst thing will be cable management. That's gonna be the
yeah.
bullshit one, bro.
But it looks like everything.
Because
If you just buy the stuff, it just clicks into wherever you're gonna put it. Like
yeah, it
obviously
just seems
place it right.
complicated because it's because again, there's just parts like your fucking graphics card, your CPU, like all that's just kind of for a new person, it's kind of crazy. I think I had my buddies help me with building my PC because it's like if you fuck up the CPU, you're kind of like shit out of luck. You have to buy a hell another one. That's just kind of like I think it was like $100. But I think what the most expensive thing is obviously the graphics card. And you got to make sure your motherboard is the one that can actually be able to run everything. I think I bought a better graphics card than my motherboard can fucking handle. So I was playing Overwatch. Weird enough. Every time it would get too much, my game would just my PC would just shut the fuck down because it was just
oh
getting
damn.
too crazy for the motherboard. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a PSU, but I upgraded everything except the last thing was the motherboard, and I could have saved myself a lot of money.
Damn.
But whatever. But it's just not that bad though. Like again, there's like website you can literally just put a fucking amount you want. Here's the parts you want you should buy, and a lot of that shit you can just order on Newegg or some shit. And that's where I ordered mine. Now the one I have right now is a pre-built one. Uh, is a gift for me, but other than that, Yeah, that was it. It's not bad. It's again, a lot of kids can do crazier shit than just build tanks. It's just an really expensive Lego.
Hmm.
Or
That,
inexpensive instead of building a car, or fixing up a car. It's just a really cheap car.
that if you break any little thing on there, it's fucked.
So yeah, just buy the Xbox PC, the XPC when it comes out instead.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably continue if like I get another PC. It'll just I get a pre-built. The thing you can get a good one that obviously still runs everything at high frame rates and all this stuff. Like the settings are still high. I don't need
Yeah, you can buy
ultra.
a nice pre-built PC for like $1,000, like a really nice one for like $1,000. If you have $1,000, just buy a pre-built one.
And the only reason why they get it more expensive is because the graphics card. That's literally it.
Yeah.
And it depends on how you can do it. You could probably just remove the graphics card and
Yeah.
just put a
I
new
mean,
one.
I
You know.
like I said, I don't play stuff at ultra settings. I don't care enough about that. I play stuff at 1440p 120, and all I need to do is just go to high settings to be able to play that. And everything, like the games look great, they run great. I don't need anything more than that. I know that's like sacrilege to PC play, like hardcore PC players, but honestly, I don't really,
Dude,
1440p at 120 is great for me.
I have a $1,600 fucking computer. I'm literally playing 90% of the time playing fucking RuneScape.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like,
at
yeah.
least I'm not playing Sims. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit, Jesus.
It's not.
Shots fired to the one
It's just
Sims fan.
like, but when you buy an expensive computer though, like like mine, I don't have to upgrade for like again years, until like okay, Call of Duty fucking 10, Black Ops 10 is gonna be a little, you know, out of my computer range, so I kind of let me upgrade a few things. Okay, I'm done again,
Well, the thing is too,
And I
yeah,
can say
because
that would be the cost of a new console.
that's the thing too is that like developers are starting to like optimize for like different settings and all that stuff too, even better now. So like, yeah, it's just Unreal games that seem to be the biggest ones that have like issues, but I don't know why. Or Unreal Engine 5 games. I don't know. All right, let's move to the next thing. Oh yeah, let's talk about. You guys want to talk about AI slop some more?
No.
All right. Well, a former Square Enix executive has claimed. I guess he was having an interview. I don't remember where. Yeah, consumers generally do not care about generative AI in games, stating Gen Z loves AI slop.
You want to be part of the Gen Z generation? Go for it.
So obviously, this is a reference to like games that are using AI in, their development of the game, or like Arc Raiders, stuff like that, or whatever. But obviously, we've seen that too more and more. I think there's like, I mean, fuck, Ubisoft is going hard on fucking AI. Microsoft.
They've been using.
Well,
Seems
they
like they've
have
been using
to.
AI for years.
I know, like, they have to because everybody's just fucking leaving the company, bro. Like fucking, they
Well,
making
okay.
clear, obscure, and fucking
Actually,
dispatch.
we'll add this in. I wanted to talk about it a little like afterward, but we'll add this because this is just general AI conversation. So Ubisoft put out a tweet. What was this, like 2 days ago? Unveiling like a new program. It says, "Today we're unveiling Teammates, an AI-driven research project exploring how new tech can deepen the player experience. More than just talk, this brand new experiment adds depth to gameplay by going beyond AI chatbots and turning NPCs into real teammates." So like, yeah, they're going in on that AI stuff. And then obviously we see that Microsoft's doing that shit too. Like AI EA has talked about doing that. I mean, Activision got flack for Black Ops 7 because the
A lot of
art
those
stuff,
calling cards.
the calling
Yeah, a
cards
lot
are
of the
like,
art.
yeah, like they clearly used AI to like make them and all this stuff. I think that's probably what all these developers and executives think. Like, the general audience isn't going to give a shit. Go ahead and go through with it. And obviously, it saves them money and all that stuff. It's just going to be the people who pay too much attention, like us, that are going to be like, Okay, what are you using it for specifically though? And obviously, I mean, we've all talked about it. Like, if they're doing it to like, like fix stuff and do the grunt work that's like already been taken care of by the human hand, then cool. It just can't be the thing doing the bulk of the work. Like, see, like
It can't be that it is like anything creative. If you can't think of something to do creatively for your game, you're not like it needs to be the creatives doing those things, not fucking AI. Like I don't care what AI thought of when you said to do this. Pay some artist to make it. Don't be a fucking lazy bastard and just pay someone to fucking make some art. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not that
Make
fucking
tons of
hard.
people.
Like, if you're not creative, then you don't deserve to make a video game. Like, that's how I feel.
see, yeah,
Yeah.
I like the way like what's the name of the studio that does Arc Raiders? I don't remember the name, but like
Embark. Embark.
Embark, yeah, like the way they like see people are talking shit about the way they're using it, but I'm like, why? Like they use it for voice lines, but they actually had voice actors come in, record some lines. They paid them, and then it's like, okay, AI will take care of the
Aren't they
rest for.
still getting it? Aren't they still gonna get paid?
I think that, yeah,
They
I
use
heard that
it?
they
They
were
still get
still
like
getting paid.
royalties or some
They still
shit,
got
right? Or something.
royalties, but also like the main thing that they used was that it helps with like doing the movement for the actual like robotic characters, the fucking things you're gonna be fighting, you know,
They make them
and
smarter to understand instead of cheaping the system like that. That's what I'm 100% down for AI to make like the monsters and shit smarter in game to fight us. But like Devin was saying, like I don't want somebody like making art because I can't draw. I'm just gonna do AI. I'm like, but there's thousands of people that can fucking draw. Like you could get somebody to do it for you.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of people can do it. It's not fucking hard. Just because you want to save a fucking penny. Like
Well, it's like,
obviously,
yeah, if you're like, I need to come up with an idea for what an arc is going to look like. If they used AI for like the art of like what the art, if they didn't pay someone to like, make this like, the snitches or any of the fucking enemies, like, then that's not what AI is supposed to be for. Like, but if they paid an artist to do that, which I think they did, it's like, that's what it's for. And like, yeah, I'm not saying we can live in a society with no AI. Like, I know that's not fucking realistic. That's not gonna fucking happen. But like, don't make art. It's like when they announced like that new like Guitar Hero like rhythm game, and then they like fucking used AI as part of like the art image. Like, like you could clearly tell it was like used with AI, and it's just like, yeah, this is fucking stupid. Like, stop doing this. This is not what we want. And I don't know. Even companies, I feel like companies are trying to like gaslight us, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, like this is what people, you guys totally like Gen Z is totally okay with this, so we're gonna do it." It's like, okay, like have fun making games for them because you're not gonna like they're fucking poor. That generation is poor, so have fun making games for them. They have no money. Like you're gonna
yeah,
have to make
especially when
games like
games are getting
Fortnite.
more expensive. Like our games are $70. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Like with whatever. Yeah, I agree with you that they're just fucking delusional.
Or is their generation that they're trying to market game for? You're fucking Delulu.
Oh yeah,
Thinking that's gonna
delusional.
work out well.
yeah, I don't know, like yeah, I mean, like I said, I've said it a few times already on the podcast. Like AI is coming. There's no way
I
for us
think
to stop it, but yeah, I think the thing that needs to happen is that like when, because there's even games that clearly like it's on Steam. Like I've seen videos of them. Like this game was clearly just made using AI altogether. Like those things need to be like denounced and like not nobody can buy them. Like
oh yeah, because he's what charge he charged a few bucks and it did that. Same with like Nintendo. I think then they said like Nintendo was supposed to like crack down on those fucking like AI games or some shit that people were just trying to just throw on the store. Just
yeah,
have some like
Nintendo's eShop is like a fucking lawless wasteland.
dude, some of those games on there is fucking it's so
crazy.
weird, bro.
I like how they had like a fucking there was like a ripoff of Pal World on there.
It sold the
Like,
most. Like,
yeah.
like it's one of the best sellers.
It's like, how are you gonna let a fucking Pal World knockoff be on there where you're like
A
suing
bootleg of a
Pal World?
bootleg.
I know.
I
I'm
think
gonna sue Pal World because I feel like they're copyright infringing us. Oh, but the bootleg of the bootleg, supposedly that we believe is a bootleg, we're just gonna totally like that's fine. Like, okay,
nobody knows about them. That's why they're not suing him. Ours is
I
huge right
know.
now.
Yeah.
You know, that's
But
why.
but guarantee if that game like I think it was called like I forget what it's even called like, but if that game popped off, like Nintendo would be right there, like a lawyer running up.
Yeah. Like, you guys know, see, we're suing Power. You're doing the same fucking shit.
They're like, yeah, we don't care. We're just trying to create or get a couple quick bucks.
Seriously. I'll say it. It was AI. I'm not like Power. Tries to beat around the bush.
So yeah, AI.
But I think I
We're
was gonna say
getting
another
there.
thing too. Rumor, like I thought people, not rumor, but I heard people were saying like the reason why Arc Raider wasn't nominated for more shit is because the people were saying like because they use AI. That's like a
If that's
controversial
a
shit.
reason, if that is a reason, that's bullshit. Because, like I said, like if a company's gonna use AI, the way they use it, the way they're like, no, this is how we're using it. Like, dude, that is totally what you want these companies to be like. Yeah, use it that way. You're not taking jobs away from people. You're enhancing the workload. Because again, I think we talked about this either last week or the week previous or whatever. That like people complain about like, oh, they're doing crunch. They're working these developers to the bone and blah blah blah. But like this is how you like you know fucking take some of the pressure off of these people. Where it's like we laid the skeleton down, we laid the groundwork. It's just gonna do some of the grunt work for like adding extra trees that I already designed, but it's gonna put them for this or do this and add the road and this sort of stuff. I designed it, but it's gonna place it for me the rest of the way while I take care of the rest of this. Or like Devin, you've said a bunch of times like it looks for bugs and stuff like that, like things that are just like helps with the development.
Especially with a small team like Embar, it would make sense. Like okay, it's an extra hand to help people in a smaller studio. Um, I don't mind it, but like Call of Duty, you're a huge shit, bro, and you're using it just
Yeah,
to do some fucking
save a couple
shitty art.
bucks.
Cause like the calling cards were fucking cool as shit. Some of them cool were like badass as fuck back in the day. And some of them were like, dude, I want that calling card. It's super cool and obviously it's a bitch to get. But then like I think the fucking Instagram reels. I don't know if we saw it here. But yeah, they kind of look so generic now. It's like whatever, bro. Don't even care anymore. Because we can tell that it's just slop. Maybe
You know,
because they think like all the
I
Zoomers is fucking
I kind of hate that word
TikTok
now, slop. I think everyone
slop
uses
tuber,
it for.
bro. Slop
I think
tuber.
everyone uses it for like so much different
You know
shit.
what
That's just
word?
like
The word that I hate is like oh the new viral thing, dude. I
Oh
fucking
my.
hate when people like call something this like the new viral. This is like the new viral hack for like doing this or like this is the new viral trend. I'm like, listen, if you want to be viral, you need to be like Chocolate Rain, Stomping Grape Lady, like beauty pageant, like first like that viral, not like oh I saw this one trend and like this you can't call everything is called viral now. Like no, not everything is viral.
if everything
Stop
is
it.
viral, then nothing is.
Exactly. But I'm just like we need to stop calling everything like
Oh,
the
like
term
influencers,
viral.
dude? Like influencers?
Yeah,
That's another fucking word
yeah.
I hate. Yeah. Like
Oh
none.
my
Well, like
god. Yeah, that's
influencers
another.
just use the word viral. Like
When
they're like, oh, the new viral TikTok challenge. I'm like, no.
or like
You're
I'm
the
a
first. You're the
content
first
creator.
person.
You
You're the first person I've seen use the word viral. So
know what the
no.
thing is,
Are you?
dude? Like with this new generation, words kind of have lost meaning. Like the thing is, like I've seen people use words, or say call themselves something or call this, something whatever it is, whatever. This is like really like how you're saying like yeah, like not everything can be viral. Or like someone's like, "Oh, I'm a model." Like, no, no, you're not a model. You just post pictures on Instagram. Or so I'm a photographer. No, you just post pictures again on Instagram. Like you're not actually that. You're just using social media and posting pictures or posting reels. Like, oh, I do this. Like, no, you don't. Or like, yeah, like words just lose meaning now. Like nothing is nothing. Everything is. I don't know, man. Like the way everyone just like says this is like that's not how it works. Actually, that's not how those words work. You know, I don't know. It's too much. Too much.
I don't know, if it only works if we become influencers. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If our shit pops off.
Yeah, well, like I said,
when it pops off. When it pops off.
Once I retire when I'm 59, I'm gonna be popping off like crazy. I'm gonna have enough money for retirement, so then I'll just be streaming. I'm gonna be popping off.
Well, it sucks because it'd just be you and me streaming, and Everett would be 6 feet under.
Oh my
True.
god! All right, let's move to this.
Shit, dude.
Let's
That's
move to the
sad.
next thing. All right, so let's talk about Sony.
Real quick. When I'm streaming and you're dead, I'm gonna put up a picture of you, and I'll have it in the background.
Oh, dude, and we get the picture with 24/7 on the stream will be an oiled up picture.
For good luck, we'll oil it. Oh no,
Yeah,
it'll
exactly.
be an oil
Just an
painting.
oil.
It'll be an oil painting. Yes.
Oh, that's brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
All right, so you guys ready to talk about Sony? Ready to take on Nintendo in Japan? All right, so PlayStation
Like in a cage
president.
match?
Yeah, so PlayStation president Hideaki Nishino. I hope I said that right.
It sounds close enough.
Yeah. So apparently he's the one that's really behind this. Like, hey, you know what? We gotta do something about this. So he's the one. Remember we talked it was last week, right? With the PlayStation State of Play, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Remember they announced a Japan only digital PS5. So that was him apparently. Previous management apparently believed like, you know, hey, we don't have to worry about Nintendo when it comes to Japan. This is all specific to Japan, remember that. But then new leadership came in. They decided, nope, we're going to make a Japanese-only PS5 for the market. I guess the Nintendo did that with Switch, with the Switch 2. The price cut, because it's cheaper, the Japan version is cheaper than the regular, the international model for the PlayStation 5. Apparently, that price cut comes at a risk, and it could be being sold at a loss. And, yeah. Like, so, Sony Japan was apparently, like, on board to help push this forward and everything. So, they obviously saw, like, that Nintendo's been, like, slow. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen, like, the Japanese sales, but, like, Nintendo's been dominating for years with the Switch, like, over PlayStation and all that. Like, obviously, there's that whole, the joke of, like, nobody in Japan wants an Xbox, and you see, like, they sold, like, 12 consoles this month, or whatever. But, like, PlayStation sells like, maybe 1,000, whereas, like, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, Nintendo Switch this month sold, like, another 300,000, or whatever it is. I'm obviously making up numbers here, but that's kind of how it is in Japan when it comes to the console sales. Like, so, I mean, yeah, if Sony is like, hey, we got to start making some fucking, like, taking some of this ground back.
Some cheddar?
Yeah, like, it kind of... The thing is, I think it's kind of too late now for Sony. I think Nintendo is kind of firmly entrenched as...
Yeah, especially for this generation. It's like, probably should have started this earlier.
Well, the thing is, too, like, it's... I mean, I've talked about it, like, ad nauseum, of what kids will play on. Like, they want to play on their tablets and all that stuff. That is, like, doubly or even triply so for people in Japan. Like, they want to play on their phones and tablets and all that stuff. So, the Nintendo Switch being a handheld is a big reason why people in Japan want to buy that console. So I think if Sony really wants to make headway and try and gain some of that ground back, which I think it's an uphill battle, like, they have to basically do what Microsoft is doing and make a handheld or partner with someone to make a handheld.
The Portal.
Well, no, they got to make a real handheld. A fucking handheld that you could download someplace, that you could download your PlayStation games on and play them natively on that thing.
PSP, bro. Bring back the UMDs, bro.
Well,
PS Vita.
Rumors are that they are going to make a handheld. I honestly think if they make a handheld, they'll call it the PlayStation Portal 2, which would be fucking retarded because, like, yeah, it's like, no, you want to either call it the PlayStation Portal or the Vita 2, like either one. Come
Or
on.
just make a new name.
Or yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't have if I was them. I would name it something that, like, I don't know, things that have been failures.
Failed.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just to go. Like
I mean, the Vita was a
they-
failure just because like they didn't support it. Like I loved my Vita.
it was a cool.
But-
It
Oh,
was
I
cool.
love the Vita. Yeah.
I feel like the handles for Sony were always kind of cool, you know, like, compared to, like,
So
the Nintendos.
that's the thing that sucks is that, like, during that time, like, when it was like, yeah, it was either what was it, the Game Boy Advance when the PSP? Yeah, right. So it's like either the Game Boy Advance, SP, Game Boy Advance, that model of Game Boy versus the PSP. It's like the PSP. Or when, yeah, the Vita came out, it's like either the Vita or the 3DS, DS, console line. It's like, dude, the Vita. Like, Sony had, like, such a great...
No, it was a DS. It was a DS. Right? Yeah, the DS came out. It actually was his birthday. It was 21 years.
Oh, shit. Huh.
Like a couple days ago. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Came on November 21st. So yeah, it was because I remember I got a DS early as shit, and
But-
then I got the PSP.
But yeah, when Sony was releasing those, like, I had a PSP, I had a Vita, and I was like, fuck yeah, I could not fucking wait to have games on it, and I bought games on my PSP. When the Vita came out, I went and bought games. Like, one of my favorite games to play at the time when I had the Vita was Soul Sacrifice. Like, that was an awesome game. Like, there was really good shit. The fucking Killzone game. I know people didn't really like it. Yeah, the Uncharted, Resistance Burning Skies.
I think I played the fucking Silent Hill Book of Memories one, or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the reason
Dude,
why I
and
wanted a Vita.
I know-
the Vita.
I know people didn't like it as much either, but there was a Call of Duty Black Ops game called Declassified on it. Like, that was fun. Like, it was just Call of Duty on the go. Like, there was some good shit. But, like, yeah,
I heard
they were like,
fucking PSP had SOCOM, right? And I thought a lot of people liked SOCOM. It was like interesting little thing, for what it was.
but
I don't
yeah.
know. I like the handle. They were cool. They were unique style.
Yeah, the Vita.
Sony
I think
never-
one of the main issues with the Vita is the fact that they use like proprietary
It was
fucking
that was like the big thing.
It's a big
memory
fold, right?
cards. No,
Yeah,
the
it's a-
proprietary memory cards.
Oh, the memory cards.
They should have never
I thought
did
it was
that.
just, I thought it was just a fucking thing where a lot of the developers didn't want to develop shit for like those fucking
Well, they
controls.
didn't
and
support
shit.
it with their own. Well, I don't even care that they didn't have like if they.
I
I
feel like
didn't
they
care
didn't care, right? Like, oh, we need to do something. Like, who gives a shit? Like, just make your game. Like,
Yeah, if you don't use the touchpad controls, like I didn't like care. I mean, like if it did use it, cool, but like
you already
I
know
don't
it's only
need,
big
like-
for like the first party games, like Little Big Planet and Uncharted. I'm assuming like, oh, I'll use that shit. You know,
yeah,
but-
like they're good. I think that I really do think it. Like I mean, Sony didn't support it after the fact, and the proprietary memory cards was a fucking real big sticking point. Because it sucked. You had to pay out the ass for memory cards, and it's just like, okay,
Yeah, they were expensive. And it's like,
yeah.
like you're already spending, what was it, $250 at the time?
Yeah.
I think the Vita was $250. It's like, cool, I just got this thing, but now I want to,
And it's not like
No,
it can't.
memory.
There was no
Oh, yeah.
internal memory, so you were just
like yeah,
fucked.
like GameStop are like, oh, we got a Vita. Like, you also need a memory card. So
Like,
which one do you
oh,
want?
okay.
Like, wait, what? I have to spend like, yep,
and
that's it.
those things ran in the hundreds, didn't they? Or up to $100 or something like that.
I
For
can't
the really
remember,
big
but-
ones, yeah. For like,
Oh,
I
how
think
much
like
was
the
it?
64
128?
gig
The
ones.
64 or 128?
Man,
about,
I
like-
can't remember, but yeah, I
I
think
know, but
64
those
might have
ones
been the biggest.
Yeah, 'cause I remember that shit, bro. We had it behind the. I knew where it was in the counter too. Like we pull out the drawer. There it is. Ah, fuck. I just remember that shit, bro. But now there's like a $60 fucking micro SD card express for your Switch 2 for like $60 for 256 gigs.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they didn't do, like, yeah, Nintendo does obviously their own stuff. like that can be seen as like really, like now they have the key cards that people don't like and whatever. But I mean, at least that they're not like, well, we're gonna do our own version of a memory card. Like they're like, no, just get a good SD. Well, you have to get SDXC ones, I guess, like the Express
Yeah, the
ones.
Express.
But it's still like something that people could just go out and buy, like that you can use for anything else that would use an SD card. So like, at least they're smart enough to be like, well, here's the Switch 2 memory card that you have to buy, along with your fucking everything else and all that stuff. But I mean, also internal memory and whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
But yeah, like, so yeah, back to like Sony. I don't know. I think it's too late. I think Nintendo's pretty much got a death grip on Japan. I mean, we'll see. You never know. Maybe they could start carving out some of that some of that audience, but we'll see.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. All right, let's talk about a couple Ubisoft things. We'll start with this. So, last week we talked about Ubisoft abruptly pausing like trading and all that stuff. It was kind of a nothing burger. They resumed their shit, put out their earnings, call. The most it was that they announced the completion of the 1.3 billion Tencent investment deal that they had, where I guess they like formed a new studio that was going to handle Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. So Vantage Studios now is like officially official. Yeah. Other than that, like they announced like Assassin's Creed Mirage made it to 10 million players. Assassin's Creed Shadow apparently was like, did better than they thought it was gonna do, but they still didn't announce sales numbers, so I don't know. But yeah, so it all ended up being nothing. I mean, other than that, like the investment is completed, so now it's Vantage Studios to be publishing Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six, which I'm surprised Rainbow Six is part of that because of the whole, Tom Clancy stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people on the fucking internet figured it was gonna be Tencent, and now it's just confirmed. So I feel like it's just kind of, yeah, like you said, it's just big old nothing burger. Like, the shit was by the people we thought it was going to be, and then I don't know, it ended up being them, and it's just like, okay.
Like, I am surprised that ended up happening, because that's all it ended up being. For it to be like, we're like stopping all this stuff, we're pausing all this shit, and it's like the way it seemed was like, oh fuck, this is something, this is huge, because they literally fucking were like, oh yeah, we gotta pause everything, we gotta like, hey, hold your horses. And then for them to come out and be like, yeah, no, we sales are pretty good, and now this is done. I don't know. It seemed like it should have been like it just seemed like, yeah, it was them completely getting bought or something. I don't know. It kind of was weird.
Yeah, Ubisoft's weird. I mean, they're fucking stupid.
I know.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I know it's AI, but I wouldn't be shocked, like, in the fucking future if they're just like 100% like an AI company. They just make fucking AI. They're just like rolling out Assassin's Creed games like left and right, just using AI. Like, it just seems like something they're gonna do.
I mean, I would not doubt that either. Yeah. But hey, if you're Ubisoft, fan and Assassin's Creed, I
Why
guess
would you be?
I don't know if this was actually confirmed or whatever, but like this is an exclusive from Insider Gaming. Like Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake is set to launch before
What did
March
you
thirty
call it?
first. Black Flag, Black Flag remake
Jesus
is set to
Christ.
launch before March 31st. So hey,
Okay, Tom Brady.
woo-hoo-hoo. So hey, are you excited about Black Flag, a remake?
I'll be down. I haven't played Assassin's Creed in like fucking 5 years, so like I'll be down to play.
Wait, hold on.
That'd be fun.
Really?
Yeah, I think the last time I played was Valhalla for like an hour or two.
Holy shit!
That's about all I played it for too.
I actually completed that game, so
I bought it just because I didn't want my PS5 to be the only game for it would be Demon Souls, and I was getting fucked. So I'm like, I probably should have another game because I'm stuck at a level and I don't know what to do. I never played it before, so I just bought it on a whim and
yeah, it's Assassin's Creed. You know, I only like the aesthetic, the Viking aesthetic stuff. So
Yeah, I'm a Vikings fan, and I still fucking couldn't even get to that game.
it's long. It's a very long fucking game. Like, yeah, you know, by the end, I was starting to get a little like, okay, can we probably start wrapping this up? Which is, you know,
Not a good feeling to have when you're playing a video game.
yeah, especially
yeah, when you're
yeah. So yeah, that was Ubisoft and their shenanigans. So whatever. All right. So let's talk some Legend of Zelda live action movie. Nintendo has released some images, production images of the two. Was it Bo Bragison and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth? I think the names of the actors and act. But yeah, they released some images
Sounds
of
right.
yeah. They released some images of them in their what do you call it? Not costumes.
Costumes?
I don't want to say
Wardrobe?
costumes. It's the wardrobe. Yeah,
Outfits?
yeah, the outfits. There we go. Looking like Link and Zelda, and it looks very Breath of the Wildy, except Link is in green, Zelda's in blue. I'll say it looks good, but also
As
at
he
the
says in higher register.
well, because it looks good, but it also kind of looks like a fan film.
Like the one IGN put out on April Fool's?
Yeah, I guess. Like it looks good, but I don't know. Like I don't know what I was expecting. It just looks like if they were like, oh, here's a live action fan film, some production set pictures from that. I'd have been like, damn, they are really going for it. Like they put money into and work into this shit. But you know what I mean? Like there's a level. There's, as the kids say, there's levels to this. A fan film looking really good is different compared to what you think. Well, maybe, I don't know. Hollywood doesn't do as much as they should nowadays to make stuff look better than what they put out typically. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it still looks kind of like a fan film. Like the way it looks. It is just 3 pictures. Once we see a trailer, that'll probably be different. I might be like, oh yeah, no, this looks really good.
Pretty good. Isn't the trailer coming out in VGA? Right?
I've not heard anything about that.
The movie doesn't come out until 2027. I would be shocked if there was a
I was
trailer.
like,
Yeah, I would not think there. Usually, movies don't start releasing
Like-
trailers until like a year before release to start ramping up marketing.
Yeah, like I don't know. I could see maybe
like a random tease, like of that shot, right?
maybe
or
like a
like,
teaser trailer
during I would say maybe during the fucking before the Mario movie. Like maybe that.
That would be the trailer, like a quick oh by the way, like a quick 30-second trailer or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of like the one we got before the trailer for Mario Galaxy, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably something like that.
One of
I would
the
be absolutely shocked if there was one that like this in 2025, and it's like here's a movie that's coming out in 2027. It's like, Jesus, if you have a trailer for it, like
well,
this should be a
okay,
2026.
is it? It is coming out in 2027, but have they said like when?
January 1st, 2027.
Well,
Yeah.
like if it's
I don't know.
Oh, it's
if it's
probably going to come out during
early,
summer. I would assume it's probably going to be like May to August, like a summer
I don't know,
May
'cause
7th,
blockbuster.
2027.
May
Oh,
7th.
yeah.
No,
I
it's
was
still
like,
like
it's
early
May.
summer. Like early summer.
Yeah,
So.
I said it's May to August. Like that's when usually the big movies come out. And sure as shit,
I
May
don't
7th.
know. I mean, maybe they could release
No,
like a teaser trailer.
Yeah, I was like, we were saying like, thing, but I mean, 2027 now. That's got to be some like.
I'll let you
You
oil
see
me
those
up
two people.
if there's a trailer at the VGA.
I'm not doing that.
Like, come on, bro, don't be pussy. But like those two screenshots, they probably just do some weird shit, like some movie on the way or some shit.
But the thing is, we already know the movie's on the way. We don't need it. Like,
I
it'd
mean,
be
like the actual
useless.
like a scene of what it would be. I don't know. It's like fucking Elder Scrolls 6. We know it was on the way. You didn't have to fucking show a trailer for that.
One of the funniest things though that I've seen, because they released these stills or whatever, is like when you look under, there's a pretty good amount of hate going toward Nintendo because they're
Good.
like, well, because of the casting of Bo Braggerson as Zelda, because they didn't cast Hunter Schafer. Like, there's like a good amount of comments like, oh, we're just gonna like ignore this and that this was like the perfect casting and we're just gonna allow transphobia and stuff. I'm just like, guys, it's over. They got an actress that works to look like Zelda. Because honestly, the thing is too, like, I'm this is not me being transphobic. Hunter Schafer was not a good looking, like not gonna look the part. There was like one picture that everyone was like, look, this looks exactly like Zelda. But if you look at Hunter Schafer, she looks nothing the part that would have worked. Like, the person they got works way more than Hunter Schafer. It's just the truth. But yeah, I've seen a lot of that. Like, it's just like it's over. Like, we got our Zelda. She looks good. And the guy...
Isn't she a child? Don't talk about her that way.
You know what I mean? Oh my god. Like, and...
I mean, I guess you are dating a child, so I guess
Oh my
checks
god.
out.
Of age.
My girlfriend is 23 years old. Fuck you.
She might as well still
And
be
you
wearing
know what? I just
diapers.
looked it up. Because fuck you. Bo Braggerson is 21. So...
Yeah, if you're talking about a 21-year-old as a 60-year-old yourself,
Oh my
gross.
god. So yeah, that is the Zelda movie for you. We know what they look like now in their full
Yay.
fucking look.
Yeah,
All right
whatever.
then. I don't know. I'm excited. I love Zelda, so I just hope it's good.
I'll watch it.
I'm
You know.
I'm gonna be there day one to watch that shit.
I doubt that.
No, I will.
100%.
I will be. I will be.
No, you're gonna be at work, or you're not gonna have money, and
Oh
you're not
my
gonna
God,
watch it.
whatever.
I'm just calling it right now. You're not gonna be there day one.
If you move to Oregon, we can all go together. I'll buy your ticket.
Yeah, you should just move to Oregon. It's gonna be better up here for you.
We'll pay for your movie ticket. I'll pay for your movie ticket every time we go.
All right. Anyways, let's move on to.
I'll buy you Regal Unlimited.
Let's move on to Xbox. So what was it? Thursday? Friday? I don't remember. Xbox had a partner preview. They showed 1, 2, 3, 6, 11, 16 games.
Wow, you can count.
I know. All right, so the games they showed: Armitus, The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu, Dave the Diver, Crowsworn, Echo Generation 2, Vampire Crawlers, which is a new game by the studio that made Vampire Survivors. It's a very fun game, actually. 007 First Light, Roadside Research, Total Chaos. That game kind of looks crazy. Total Chaos. Reanimal, Erosion, Zoo Punk, which actually looks pretty good too. I think it's a co-op game, so hey. Clover Pit, which I think was out now. Hitman.
Fucking Total Chaos is out too. Came out the same day.
Oh, it is. That's right, huh?
Yeah, I downloaded it. I want to play it really bad too.
Hitman. You know what? I should probably start downloading it right now.
It's
Hitman
only
World of
60.
Assassination. It was. Dude, that Hitman World of Assassination thing was crazy. It's a fucking thing of Eminem. Eminem versus Slim Shady, apparently. Like, it's kind of hilarious. Tides of Annihilation, which looked really good. And Raji Kali Yuga. I think the big selling point for this was that all these games, I think, were going to be Play Anywhere titles. So if you buy it on Xbox, you get the PC version. Or maybe most of them. I don't remember. Because not all of them are going to be on Game Pass. But it's just like, oh, buy the game. You also get the PC version. So, yeah. Again, so Vampire Crawlers stuck out to me. Because I enjoyed Vampire Survivors. Total Chaos. Zoo Punk. 007 First Light. And Ties of Annihilation. Those all pretty much stuck out to me the most. But yeah, I'm gonna start downloading Total Chaos right now, so I can probably play it tomorrow. Yeah, what you guys? Oh, or just before you guys, what stuck out to you? What would you like rate it overall?
Like a B.
A B.
They
JJ?
did the same thing, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd do like
a B,
7 or
right?
8.
It's like 007, we've
7.
seen a bunch of it already, so it's like it's not really like new.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a few things. Like Total Chaos was interesting. But like Reanimal, we've already seen that a few times already. Anyway, like I just want to play that one.
I think the Zoo Punk one was like the one that stuck out to me the most because like, I mean, I like those types of games, like the third person like action games. Those are, you know, and like I said, I want to say, yeah, it's supposed to be co-op, right? Like that, you know, give me a third person action game with co-op, like yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, Zoo Punk is a team based co-op PvE game, so. I'm in. You know, I'm down to play that. Ties of Annihilation too. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, the type.
That like boss fight gameplay they showed.
It's like the one with split, right? It's like split different shit.
Yeah.
Shadow and lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks fucking crazy. It's like some Final Fantasy shit, bro. But the thing is, like, I got fuck. What was that one game on PlayStation that was kind of like that, but it fucking bombed hard as shit. It was like some female protagonist. She had like the weird hand thing,
Shit.
like a metal claw. You know what I'm
don't-
talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
can't
remember.
remember the name. Ah, my god. But anyway, yeah, it seemed like that. It kind of looks like a mobile game where it's like really trying to show off the graphics to it, but it's just a scam. You know, I'm not saying it's a scam, but that's what it's just like. It fucking looks like the weird shit, but it looks really cool shit. It's like Final Fantasy stuff, like those big boss fights or something. The super cinematic.
Yeah. So Devin, what about you? Like, what games were sticking out to you?
Yeah, I mean Reanimal I liked. I mean James Bond I've been wanting to play that one. It's not like that's like a new one for me, but I know seeing more of that's good. The new vampire game, because yeah, I like playing the Vampire Survivors. That was another fun one just to kind of like, you know, turn your brain off and just kind of do stuff like I don't know, that'll be a good like game to play during like the podcast and stuff. Kind of just zone out too. But yeah, I said those are the big ones. And yeah, I need to download that one too. That's like out now on Game Pass.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, it was good. I mean, it's always good to see like new games. There's new features of games. Like I'm not gonna complain, but I don't know. I
I'm
want
really
like
interested on the
I
Dive
need to
Survivor.
yeah. I want to like and yeah, like the Slim Shady stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna play Hitman, but it sounds like a cool DLC thing essentially. So
Yeah, because of
um,
the DLC before that was fucking you were working with Bruce Lee. No.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Interesting
So
to get a lot of different people like that. When are we getting
yeah,
Snoop
I mean
Dogg?
all that. Maybe I think he's contracted with Activision. Maybe.
Like again, Snoop Dogg,
Uh,
it's the Snoop Dogg's cinematic universe.
Oh
That's all
god.
I'm
yeah.
saying.
But yeah, no, I don't know. Obviously, I just want to know when Gears comes out. I want like I don't know, shoot some like
Oh yeah, Fable, all this other stuff.
yeah. I just feel like I just want like
The
I know
big
E3's
AAA
gone.
like
Yeah,
Xbox
I know
stuff.
like E3's gone, but like and maybe the Game Awards is gonna have like some like fucking big dick announcements that like blow me out of the water. But like I feel like I haven't had like a fucking E3 type feeling moment in a long time. And
Yeah.
like that could just be like the nostalgia of it or whatever. But just like I feel like I mean back in the day, God dude, just E3 just
That
popped
was.
off back in the day. Like it was just fucking
Oh, fuck, we used to watch E3. Remember we popped our phones at work and just put that shit on the fucking counter and we just
hmm
watch E3 while helping customers because like so we can see all the new kill announcements. Even some customers like, oh, what game did they announce, dude? Like, oh, it's this game right here, bro. Like they
Or
haven't
people
showed
would
off.
come in and be like, "Can I pre-order?" I remember like when Watch Dogs was first announced at E3, people were like, again, I mean, like it didn't turn out to be like a great game. It was okay, but like people were like, "Oh, dude, I saw that Watch Dogs game. Like, I want to pre-order it." And like just to be able, like there was just like a buzz, and it just feel like I need to feel that in my bones again. I need like, and maybe the Game Awards is gonna give me that this year, where like they just have like some big fucking announcements, but I don't know, probably not.
I mean, it's the Game Awards. Like the Keeleys have to have like he usually does have some pretty big Xbox announcement too. Actually, they usually do announce stuff like
I
Xbox
know,
itself
and that's
or
And that's
show
just what I
something.
want. And again, like the partner preview, like I don't expect. That's the thing is too, like you have like these smaller partner previews, and like this one didn't have like I don't think like like oh my god, like it's not like the first time they showed off. Like this wasn't the first time they showed up James Bond, like announced it like oh shit, we have a new James Bond game. Like I need big new announcements that we haven't heard of and they're coming out soon. Or like, give me release dates of stuff. Be like here's the new Gears E-Day trailer, and oh, by the way, it's coming out fucking March 20th or whatever.
We do need a new Gears
Just,
E-Day trailer badly.
yeah, I know, because I feel like we haven't, well, I just feel like we haven't, like, especially with that game specifically, we haven't heard anything about it, but they're like, I don't know, Microsoft comes out, I know they would probably save this for their own showcase, but if I don't know, they're like, oh yeah, here's like new trailers, here's Fable, here's the release date, here's Gears, here's the release date, here's like something else that we haven't even shown you. It doesn't need to be really easy with that, but just like, oh, here's a brand new fucking game we're working on. Oh, new Forza, here's the release date for that new Forza Horizon game too. Just like, I don't know. We need something to blow us out of the water. And I hope that's what the Game Awards this year. But yeah. I need E3 back. I need the feeling of E3. I don't need E3 back. I just need the feeling. I need somebody to give me that feeling again.
Maybe in a few years, like the the Keeley thing will become that, but I think it needs to like
Yeah.
gain its. I think it needs
There's
to
so many
like
people. I mean, like so many other like I feel like all the companies they want to do their own thing because they're like, well, we want to save the big announcements for ourselves. It's like, yeah, but imagine how cool it was. Just so cool when everybody was just fucking announcing everything together, like and
Yeah,
trying to
but
compete against each other, try to compete. Like really, or there should be a new rule. Like if Nintendo's doing a direct, like Sony and Microsoft need to do it in the same day, just so like we can get like all these fucking big boy announcements coming out the same day.
it just sucks because I think when Nintendo was the first one to say like, "Hey, we're fuck off, we're not doing that shit no more," right? And then
Yeah, we're
Sony,
doing these directs. And I think the pandemic also fucking was like the final nail in the coffin too. They're just like, yeah, we're fucking done.
I think yeah, Sony like PlayStation was the last holdout for E3 because Nintendo did it. Then Microsoft was like, oh yeah, because they were part of it, but they did their own thing beforehand. And then EA did their own like their EA
yeah,
Play stuff
Ubisoft had their thing. Yeah, Ubisoft did their own thing too.
where they
That
were
was a
like,
weird one.
but they would have stuff at yeah, but they would have stuff at E3. They just were like not part like they would have their like little showing like around the time
Mhm.
of E3 and all that. Yeah,
But just like I don't know, like when Halo was announced at E3, like man, wasn't life just better than back then?
It's simple, man. That's like, yeah, that's like literally getting ready. Like, dude, Devin, next week E3, dog. You know, fucking
Mhm.
Monday Xbox, Tuesday fucking Sony or something like that, and then Nintendo was Wednesday or some shit, or Monday too, whatever. It's just fucking crazy. I think fuck, I just remember that shit. I was in a Skype call with my buddies and that shit happened. We're like all watching the stream, like, oh shit, oh my god, you see it? Fucking Battlefront, dude, what the fuck by EA, dude, fucking.
Yeah, and like I don't know, like back when G4 was a thing, like they'd be fucking showing
Oh
that.
man.
Devin, didn't you and I actually like get into an Xbox party and watch E3 one year, or like the Xbox showcase?
Maybe.
I swear we did. We did that one time.
I mean, I think we also didn't have our clothes on too. It was kind of a weird
Oh my
night.
god. All right. Let's fucking close this show out. This fucking podcast out with one more thing. So we are recording this on November 23rd. Yesterday, November 22nd, was the 20th anniversary of the Xbox 360. The GOAT console?
I think so. In terms of the games, I mean, the console itself, I mean,
Well, I had
because
issues.
you have the Red Ring of Death, so yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, that
But
generation, I guess, though, in general. Not just Xbox, but also fucking PlayStation 3. Like, yeah, it's just what the games that were releasing during that generation were. There's a lot of a lot of franchises that became mainstays for a good while or whatever.
yeah,
But yeah.
yeah, that's the. I mean, like, I don't know, everyone like calls. I mean, like, there's the greatest generation, what they say for like people, like or whatever. Like that's. I think that's going to be looked back as like the greatest generation for gaming. Like there was you got your AAA titles that were coming out that were popping off. You would get your like your AA titles. Like you still would have like your indie games that were coming out on like the marketplaces and stuff like that. Like I feel like that was just like you just had to fucking be there for
Well,
that time.
games were made with love, man. This is what they wanted to make, and they just made it, bro. There was no agenda shit.
Yeah, and like yeah, well, like and then the thing is too, it's like they didn't have to spend so much time on like like obviously like the games look like for the time like they obviously looked great and like I don't know if gaming never got better than that like graphically wise like I think it would have been fine because like I mean you'd have certain games that like I mean obviously by the end of the generation I mean like God of War 3 when that was coming out like
Dude, like,
Gears of War 3
no,
like looked great.
dude, when Halo 4 came out, I was like, holy shit, this game looks fucking good. Like, even when they, like, added it to the Master Chief collection, like, had the, like, they updated it, obviously, they made it look a little nicer, but, like, you could tell they didn't, like, they just gave it 60 frames and made it, like, full 1080p or whatever it was. Like, it didn't look that much different. Like, Halo 4 looked fucking good when that game came
Yeah,
out.
like by the end of the generation like that's I don't know I feel like that generation too like they really got the most out of
Dude,
those
GTA 5?
consoles. Yeah, like they got the most out of those consoles. Like, and they actually improved. Like, where I feel like I don't know with the Xbox One and PS4, like I don't think
Graphics
we really
definitely.
saw like that marketable of a difference. I mean, like when the Order came out, the Orders or like Rise,
Rise,
like
yeah.
some of those games,
Oh yeah.
some of the games that came out at launch looked just as good, if not better, as like the games at the end of the generation. But like when you think about the 360 and PS3 there was
You
games
could
on there
see
that
a difference,
for
yeah.
sure look better by the end of it, and that's the way it's kind of supposed to be. Like you
Yeah, I
get
agree.
like you start learning how to program for the machine, and yeah, like I just feel like we didn't get that with the generation after. Like it really, I don't know.
Yeah,
We're gonna sound like fucking boomers
yeah.
out now. Like when like our kids grow up, we're gonna be like, ah, you weren't there for like 360 COD lobbies. Like, don't fucking talk to me. Like, you don't know what racism is if you weren't there for
Fuck.
COD lobbies.
If you were a kid and you fucking said one fucking word, all the adults in the lobby would just shit on you. Like that was it, bro. But yeah, the graphic stuff, like I feel like they haven't really changed, like you said, that much. There's only some games that I feel that are very crazy good. Like I still hold like Demon Souls Remastered. It still look fucking crazy good to me.
Yeah,
Like it
and
still
that's
looks
a launch
amazing.
title.
Yeah, it's a launch title for PS5, and the games are like, it's whatever. Like yeah, some games look good, but like from N64 to PS1, shit like that, and just jumping to the next graphic, that was such a huge fucking jump
Well,
graphically. And it was amazing. And then it goes from Xbox, GameCube, PS2 to the new ones. It's just fucking crazy. Well, maybe not GameCube, but a little bit. But like the Xbox, the 360, PS2, PS3, it was still fucking crazy good. But now it's, and I guess
I mean,
the
because
newer
I
one, the
think that
PS4.
the thing is, in the end, for graphics, like there was always kind of a ceiling, right? Like that's like at some point people had to realize there was a ceiling. Like it will never like get, not that it won't look better, but like you're never gonna get like a graphical jump the way you were gonna get with other consoles because yeah, at some point it's just like this is what it is. Now it's like just details and things like that, smoothness or I don't know. Because yeah, like even a game like Gears 5 still looks like awesome, and you know that was an Xbox One game that just got like a Series XS jump, you know, like an update to it. But if you play Gears 5, that game still looks really good.
Oh fuck, even Silent Hill 2 remake right now is fucking amazing as shit. It's fucking insane how crazy the graphics are in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a time that just live in our heads of memories, the good old days.
All right. So before we do a little bit of, yeah, like talking about some of our favorite, I was gonna say games, but we're gonna go with franchises. You know, from the 360 era or that 360 era. Uh, I wanted to talk about the top 10 best-selling games on the Xbox 360. So from 1 to 10, these are the 10 best-selling games of all time on the Xbox 360. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Call of
This is
Duty
from 1
Black
to 10,
Ops.
right?
This is from 1 to 10. Call of Duty Black Ops. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Halo 3. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. GTA 5, which is actually a little bit surprising that it's number 6. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Halo Reach. Call of Duty Ghosts. Halo 4. I think if you guys notice, there was a theme to that list. A lot of Call of Duties. There was what, 6 of them? There's 3
Yeah,
Halos.
I mean that's
But the
if
thing
you
is,
bought
too,
if you bought Call of Duty on PlayStation back that generation, like you
It-
weren't like
yeah.
serious about playing online. Like
Yeah.
and we said Call of Duty was doing that thing where Xbox got all their map pass first a month
A
early.
month early,
And
yeah.
the cool thing was that when those map packs came out, you got double XP, and they'd do another double XP when the maps would come out for PlayStation. It's fucking amazing as shit.
Yeah.
God.
So,
Yeah, makes sense.
there was also a list of like the top 20. I can't find it. The thing that sucks is like Gears of War 2 and 3 are like near the end of that list for the top 20. For such a big franchise, I would have thought they would have been higher. But, you know. I mean, Halo 3 being number 4 is, I think, impressive because, you know, it's Halo. Yes, but, like, it's not Call of Duty. And Call of Duty was just so dominant once Call of Duty 4 came out. Like, it was just like, that's it.
And,
Like, I mean,
and it was advertising Halo. That's like the end of the story for Halo.
yeah.
Like, finish the fight. Like, this is it. Like, oh shit. That's it. So Microsoft's just revived the body. Shh, get back in there.
Hmm.
We're not done with
we
you
need
yet.
cash.
I mean, that's every. Most publishers are not gonna. They're making money off these franchises. They're not gonna end them. They're gonna find ways to bring them back in some
Yeah, unless you're
Capacity, brother.
Ubisoft, you're like, oh, we could have Splinter Cell, and let's just fucking keep canceling it.
Oh yeah, unless you're Ubisoft, where you're like, wait, we have all these other franchises that are good. Nah, just keep making Assassin's Creed.
If we have a cool idea for Assassin's Creed, we'll shelve it. Like,
So, yeah, I wanted to talk about some of our maybe favorite memories, favorite franchises that came from the Xbox 360 era. Devin, we can start with you.
can we count? I
Huh?
was gonna say, can we not count Gears? Because we all know we're gonna.
I was
say
gonna say, besides Gears, what are some of the favorite franchises that you played from the 360 that were like, oh yeah, it started on that 360 era, whatever it is.
Via Pinata, baby.
Damn it, that's mine.
I also like, and then like I know I talked when like because I was like, oh, this is like you had the era for like indie games. I loved like the like Missplosion Man and Splosion Man. Like those were fun as fuck
I
games.
remember you talking about that shit all the time at work, dude. The game
Like
sucked.
those were fun games like to play. And I remember I think we played Missplosion Man.
Yeah,
Right, Everett?
you and me played Missplosion Man. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That game is
Yeah,
so
like
good.
it was just a fun co-op platformer. It's just like I don't know. It's like I feel like they don't make those types of games a whole lot anymore. So like
Well, I think that
game
studio now makes like VR games or some shit. I think.
Yeah, they make VR games. They did like the Connect game, like the Gunslinger or something like
Dude,
that.
the Gunstringer,
Oh,
that game was.
Oh yeah, the
good.
Gunstringer.
That game was good for
Yeah.
the Connect.
So they make like they made, but yeah, so like stuff like that. Yeah, and obviously Viva Pinata. Let's see what else. I mean, like that was like the time. I mean, like talked about it. Like we played COD. Like I remember when I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I remember when I played that for the first time. Like this is game of the year. I was like, this is fucking peak. Like this is so good. Like I was like, this is such a good game. Fallout, like you had Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3 were on those systems.
dude,
Um, less that for me. But yeah, I mean for me, it was Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. We had GTA. You had the Ballad of Gay, like back when they were like would release DLC, like where Rockstar would do DLC for their things. You had the Ballad of Gay Tony. What was the other one for 4?
Lost in the Dam.
Lost in the Dam. Like you said, good shit that just came out. So instead of just updates to their online multiplayer, so
Yeah.
I think those are the main ones for me.
What about you, JJ? What are some of the favorite games, franchises?
Yeah, it was a Via Pinata was a good one, man. Shit was tight. Fear was cool.
Dude, the Fear games, man. I remember, I played the first 2. I never got to 3, but yeah, dude, those were like.
Well,
I
Fear
remember
3 I
playing-
heard was ass, but yeah.
It was bad. I still got creeped out in some spots because I feel like any game that's co-op is just fucking not really that much scary. I think, especially with an action horror game like Dead Space. I didn't like Dead Space 3 because they just became like,
No one
it's
did.
not that bad. No, yeah, obviously because they're dead. But I just feel like adding co-op to like the action game just doesn't make it scary anymore. That's my opinion. But I
mean,
think.
yeah, you're probably right on that.
Oh, I am right.
Well, I mean, because yeah, the part of like the Fear
It was
franchise.
like Resident Evil
specific-
5. Like like Resident Evil 5 definitely wasn't as scary as like 4. Because I mean,
Yeah.
obviously 4 you're doing it by yourself, but yeah.
Part of that is the tension of being by yourself and like having it. Yeah. Yeah.
Fear was that one. Fuck, I'm just trying to. I guess that like Limbo when they had like when Devin talked about the arcade.
Limbo
games,
was
like arcade.
dude. Yeah.
I like Limbo.
What
That,
was
Yeah,
that?
Limbo
made
was
me.
good.
Dishwasher was cool. as shit.
Inside, right? Wasn't that the game after that
Yeah.
they made? That was a good one too. Was that
Dude,
360?
I never played Inside. No, I thought it said it was Xbox One.
Maybe it was Xbox One.
The next-
I could have
the next
swore.
gen.
Yeah, you
But
might be right. on that.
Dishwasher. I put shit out Dishwasher.
Dude, see, I love that you mentioned that because like Ska Studios, like they started out on the 360. They had like what is it called? Like I made a game with zombies in it. Like that. Remember
Yeah.
they had that like indie game stuff, the Xbox Live indie shit or whatever. That was
Yeah,
just
that's it.
but yeah. And that's where they had that. And then yeah, they came out with the Dishwasher and it was part of like their Xbox Live Arcade stuff. And then they had like the second one and then there was like Charlie fuck, what was it
Charlie
called?
Murder.
Charlie Murder and all this stuff. Now they're doing like the Sultan Salt and
Sanctuary, and then salt something. I
Salt and
forgot the second one
Sacrifice.
called.
Contra.
Salt and
Salt
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like dude, like, Ska Studios. It's one of my like underrated like.
I actually saw them at PAX like 2014 or some shit. A long time ago. I saw them at Seattle when I went there. I saw
Dude,
the little
they're
camp.
one of
I was playing a
those.
little bit of Salt and Sanctuary.
Dude, they're one of those fucking like they're one of those studios that like they're making a game. I'm yeah, they're an independent studio, but yeah, like yeah, I'm gonna look at what they're making. Like I have all their games. Like I bought both
Prove it.
dishwashers. Well, I don't have a 360, but like I bought both dishwashers.
Oh, so you can't prove it.
I bought the Charlie Murder game, and I bought Sultan Sanctuary on the. I bought it on PlayStation, but then I also bought it on the Xbox, and I have Sultan Sacrifice. I think that's the second game, right? And that's just on the PlayStation. No, yeah, that like the two like when it comes to like those like indie studios, it's them and the Behemoth. Like they release a game, I'm gonna be up.
Is Behemoth the one that did
Castle Crashers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait, yeah, Castle Crashers. That was
Dude.
a
Yeah,
fucking
these are giant fucking
awesome
chicken.
360 game
Dude.
too.
Alien Hominid, Castle Crashers. Well, Alien Hominid was like on other consoles, but then they had like the Alien Hominid HD on 360. But Castle Crashers, Battle Block Theater. Remember we played that game, Devin?
Yeah.
Pit People, like, dude, yeah, the Behemoth make good games. They have not made
Dude,
a
they're
game in a
fun.
while. I think they have not made a game in a long time though.
I just remember like the Castle Crusher was like the crazy thing, bro. Everybody it felt like I had one or two people playing that game on my friends list back in the 360 days. It was just so fun. I think I just made a whim on. I'm like, yeah, I'll try it out, and it was fucking fun as shit.
Yeah, it's just another one of those games. It's like, I don't know, just co-op action side scroller. Like it just had the vibes of like, like I don't know, like you play like the TMNT arcade games, but it had like a light RPG elements and stuff in it. It was fun.
Yeah, different character did different shit too, which and then you unlock
Yeah.
more. That like, whoa, this I just unlocked this boss as a character, like the fucking demon knight that had crazy abilities and shit. Like, that's fucking crazy. Uh, sorry, you gotta remember this one. 1 versus 100.
Oh yeah,
That's suddenly not working thing.
Oh
But I
yeah,
remember playing
we're
the
just
fuck
like,
out of that.
dude, and that's the thing is too. Like they also had like, weird things like that, or like you could the Burger King fucking games. Like I never played them, but just like people would trade them in. I'm like, the fact that there's a Burger King game
Sneak King.
exists is fucking hilarious. I know.
The
There's
racing
Sneak King. There was the racing
Oh
Burger King one.
yeah,
I think there was 3.
There's three
Yeah,
of
there
them.
was 3.
I don't remember what the third one was, but Sneak King was one. There was that like that racing game. Damn, dude.
But the fact that like that fucking exists as like more than just like a joke, like someone decided to like
It was
mod.
Pocket
Big
Bike
Bumpin'.
Racer.
Yeah, Pocket Bike
Yeah,
Racer and Big
yeah.
Bumpin'. There's a bumper
Big
car.
Bumpin'. But I felt like I
Yeah.
sold more Sneak Kings than anything, bro. Like,
And so I mean, but like some of my favorite franchises and games, obviously whatever. Like, dude, the Dead Rising games. Like, I remember.
good one.
Yeah, the Dead Rising, like, yeah, oh yeah, dude, Dead Rising 1 and 2 and Off the Record were just like awesome. Or for me, the Darksiders games, the first two, like,
Yeah.
yeah. Or I mean, I'm surprised you didn't, say this, JJ, being a fellow, Souls fan, Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, I guess so because it did finally come to us. But yeah, Dark Souls, are fucking amazing. I just remember I checked out that game before, I think Call of Duty, I think, or something like that. It was the one game that was coming out, but I'm like, I'll check it out. And I think Devin was there when I came back, because I had an extra day to play it before I returned it to GameStop. I just went in there. I just told him like, I'm buying this game. I'm buying the rented copy, Drew. I really regret not getting the guidebook because I was a sucker buying guidebooks all the time. So I don't have a Dark Souls 1 collector edition guidebook because I have 2, 3, like, nice.
Fake
Like,
fan.
I should have bought it, bro. But and obviously you guys knew I was like a big rager and shit like that. Every time, like, dude, this game is hard as shit, bro. Demon Souls is hard as balls. And then I just went in there. I'm like, if it's supposed to be the hardest game, I know what I'm getting into. Like, why am I gonna get pissed off if I know like this game's super tough to begin with? You know what I mean? Like if I was like playing Call of Duty, it's like I know I'm better than people, so like why am I losing to this stupid shit to campers? You know, it's just different.
Yeah.
But fuck,
Or
it's just so good.
and then Devin mentioned the
God,
Fallout games, but for me, the Elder Scrolls games that were on there, Oblivion and
yeah,
Skyrim are like some of my
I
favorite
still
games of all time. You know what? Actually, the thing is too, I'm actually didn't remember Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I still
dude,
have my collector edition for
I think there's just so many
Oblivion.
of them. I had the collection just for all the Batman games. But yeah, that's the thing is like I don't know. Again, that's kind of like the thing is like there's so many. There literally was so many fucking games.
Yeah,
that
there
were
Like
did.
just
so many,
all
Yeah,
time
this is like
and they came out every 2 to 3 years. Like you were getting a new one every 2 to 3 years, not every like 2 to 3 fucking decades. It seems like you have to wait now between fucking releases. Like
yeah.
you were getting, we were eating good. Like it's like,
and
oh
we
yeah,
were
you
happy.
get a
We
new
were happy those games were coming out every fucking year. Like Left 4
because they
Dead, for
were
fuck's
good.
sakes, was amazing as shit, dude. On
Dude, Left
360.
4 Dead 1 and 2. The Orange Box.
Mhm.
Like, Portal 2.
Again,
Portal 2, Portal
like
1,
and
yeah.
like and it's not like they were like coming out and they were like slop. Like we were, you don't like saying that, but like they weren't trash. Like they were good games. Like we were getting good versions. Because like no one's gonna say like, oh, from Asylum to City, like there was a definite downgrade. Like no, it was an upgrade. Like Left 4 Dead 1 to 2, even though it was only a year difference, like no one's gonna be like, oh, we like you could tell like this was
Dude,
rushed. Like that game was good.
dude,
Yeah,
there's
it
like,
had new shit. There's still new shit in the game. We like we have melee weapons. I'm like, what
dude,
the fuck? A new
they're
zombie?
still chasing that peak of Left 4 Dead 2. Like, no, like, remember Back for Blood? Like, that came out, and it was like,
Hmm
they're trying to get back to that, and it was not that. Like, something about Left 4 Dead 2 was just so good, and they just have not been able to replicate that.
It's a shame because like I wanted like Back for Blood, but
Dude,
like
I would love if they just said, "Hey, here's just a Left 4 Dead 2 remaster released on newer gen consoles." I'd be like, you know what? I'll play the shit out of that.
because I hate it. I was missing like two couple achievements or some shit. I like beat all the fucking games on all the missions on the expert, but I forgot which ones I was missing, so I didn't know which fucking campaign to play. So I'm like, fuck me. But and in the interaction too with one of the missions, like the one of the one DLC it had, it was the one mission where it connects 1 and 2 together with the characters. For the
I
first one, it meets the
mean,
second characters. Like, that was cool as shit.
Left 4 Dead 2 is backwards compatible if you own it.
Oh yeah, who doesn't own fucking Left 4 Dead?
Oh, dude, I'm looking it up. You know what? I can't believe I forgot about, dude, the Walking Dead Telltale game.
Yeah.
That was on the 360. That game was
Just
so,
yeah, and just Telltale as a in general, like that
dude,
was like
yeah,
their
Oh
fucking
Wolf
god.
Among
generation.
Us.
I know I gotta say something weird, but I had a lot of memories playing fucking Minecraft on 360. Like when that shit finally came out
You
for console.
know, I did not play Minecraft on 360. I played it mainly on the Xbox One.
Yeah,
Actually,
I played a ton of it on computer, but like once my buddies were all like we downloaded on Xbox and we're like, dude, it was obviously a way smaller world, but it was just so chill, bro. We're just chilling on our own little private server essentially, because you had to like make your own server to be able to, you know, just play with your friends, but now they have different shit. But it was cool, just fucking 8 players playing and shit. We just like I would rig a whole bunch of explosive under Sam's house or some shit. So when he logs in or something, he steps on a pressure plate and his whole house just blows the fuck up.
that's funny.
Or we're just mining. It's just quiet in the party chat. And you hear, "Oh fuck!" It's in the chat. Somebody so and so blown up by creeper. Like it's funny, bro. You just chill the shit. And you hear the music is so nostalgic as shit, bro. I don't know why. Just hearing the old school and it's just in the snow biome. We went there, built our houses and stuff, walking around. Fuck, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's some too much shit. We'll never get that shit. I'm gonna tell my son about that shit. He's like, okay, you fucking boomer, dad. Like, I'm
Mm,
not
It's
even a
like okay,
boomer.
let's get you to your home.
Yeah, it's like I think I'm telling it really. It's like,
yeah.
dude, I'm gonna be low key pissed, and he's just talking shit about some of the games I grew up with. And we go, oh, dude, I'm gonna show you guys like Donkey Kong 64. Let's play that Yoshi Story. Like, Dad, these games are ass. I'm like, you're not my son.
Mm.
Like, come on, these graphics suck. We're playing on augmented reality shit now, Dad.
Listen here, we don't play any of this Clank or AI slop.
Yeah, I told her like we're playing games that I used to fucking play. He's gonna play games that I used to play with when I was younger. He's playing the 64, PS1, PS2, all that shit. We're playing those old school games.
My kids are gonna start off. They're gonna be playing like old school games. Like they're gonna start playing like Super Mario Bros. 3. Like you guys are gonna start there. We're not playing fucking Roblox. Like Roblox is banned in this fucking house.
No,
Even without the fucking pedophile, even if it was a pedophile free game, we're not fucking playing that shit.
You know what?
We're gonna play real video games.
I'm just remembering. I've just remembered this game. There's this game on the Xbox Live Arcade that I played a lot of it. I think I ended up missing like 2 achievements, but it was called Section 8 Prejudice. It was a first-person shooter. And it was
because the first one, Section 8, was a fucking terrible game, but the second one was apparently like OP as shit.
It was really good. It was a good it was fun.
I remember that one.
I
remember I had people wanted to buy it, and like, no, the first one's this, the second one's you have to buy like Microsoft one.
It was an Xbox Live Arcade game. Yeah, that was really fun.
I never played it, but I remember like that game. Ah, fuck, dude.
Or
I miss the G60, man.
Blacklight Retribution. No, not Blacklight.
No, Shadow Complex. It's Shadow Complex.
Shadow Complex. Holy shit! Yeah.
There's that like, what was that Gotham shooter?
Gotham Knights, right? No. Gotham City Imposters.
No,
Gotham City Imposters. That game was so good.
The other one, the arcadey thing was like that too. Was it was Monday Night Combat. I played the fuck out of that.
Oh yeah, I played a lot of Monday Night Combat.
And then was it Darkness? Played Darkness 1 and 2. That's my
Darkness.
Shit. Bioshock 1, right?
Bioshock. Dude, we're like, you know what? Devin's right.
Series.
Devin's right. There's so many good games, so we're just like forgetting.
We had all three. The whole Bioshock generation was on the Xbox 360. How many have we got since then of the Bioshock series? Jack shit.
Yeah, seriously. Except the fucking remakes.
Actually, you know, and then you mentioned GTA, but Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. And then Undead Nightmare. I think we even talked about that. Yeah, like how it's like there literally is so much good stuff that came out in the 360. That
generation is, as the kids say, goated.
And I guess the original fucking Assassin's Creed, the start of Assassin's Creed was crazy shit. Assassin's Creed 2, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember Assassin's Creed came out when I was in high school. Like that's how long Assassin's Creed's been. Like,
dude, Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2.
Dude, that was
Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was. I played a lot of Vegas 2.
Hunt?
Yeah, T-Hunt, dude. I played a lot of T-Hunt on Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
That was one of my games that my buddies would come over and we'd all take turns playing when they slept over or something like that. We'd just like all fucking playing. Like, okay, you two play and try to see how long it can last. Playing that shit. I remember I first played online and I saw the fucking ad for that one phone, you know, like that movie. It's like the fucking weird doll shit. One missed call or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, that was the trailer. It was a trailer. I'm like shooting. I'm like, look, what the? That's a movie. And I get fucking domed or some shit. And I see the kill cam and he shoots me. He looks at the poster. I'm like, dude, this is fucking weird. But I guess that's like the start of me playing online. And again, I never changed again. Like my life completely fucking changed. Once I got
it's like, and that's the day I became racist.
Well, dude, like the 360, like is always gonna hold like a special place to me too, because like I was a gamer before that. Like I played games or whatever, but like I was more of a casual gamer. It wasn't until I saw Gears of War on the 360 at a buddy's house that I was like, I have to have this. Because the thing is too, I was a PlayStation guy. I was like, because like my family had an Xbox, and I was like, this is stupid. Why do we have an Xbox? We should have got a PlayStation 2. I was mad about it, actually. And, like, I was planning on getting a PS3, and then I saw Gears of War 1. I was like, I have to have this. That's it. Like, and then I started delving deeper into, like, online multiplayer and all these other stuff. Like, the 360 is what made me...
Changed you.
Yeah, like, it changed me completely from playing, I played, obviously, games... Like I said, and I played the big games, like the Resident Evil 4s and the Zeldas and, all those other games or whatever. But, like, once I got the 360, like, because of that, I was like, oh no, it was over from there.
Jover.
It was Jover,
That's
especially too
another
like
game.
yeah.
I was gonna say like another game I used to play a ton of. That was another game I used to play late night with some friends. Tenchu Z.
Oh
That was
shit,
another game I wish fucking I had, bro. God, it's being a ninja at night, bro. Just it's when you should become a high level, all the crazy shit. You have a full three other people, so it's just like kill this guy. Hardest difficulty. You guys are just fucking running in, just slicing everybody. Like just the whole village is fucking killed from all those guys. Cause we're
do
all just slaughtering everybody.
do you remember that what was it called? I think I'm not saying like this was like a good game or whatever. But remember that game Ninja Blade?
Yeah,
That
I
was
have it.
that's a fucking FromSoft game.
It's actually a pretty decent game, actually.
Oh wow.
I thought that game got a lot more like I don't know. People were like, I don't know, kind of gave it some hate or whatever. But I'm like, it's actually not that bad of a game. Is it perfect? No, but was it decent enough? Yeah.
I think the other game. Oh fuck, the other one I was. Oh, God, I had it in my head. Fuck me. Oh, Armored Core. From Software. Armored Core.
Yeah.
Like that Armored Core. Armored Core 4.
So
stuff
many
like that.
great fucking games. God, what a that's just and we're just talking about 360. Like if we happen to like include some of the PS3 stuff, which obviously isn't part of this stuff. Like
I know, but a lot of the games that we listed were obviously multi-platform, like Red Dead, Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman had additional features for PlayStation
additional
even
maps or
too.
something,
So
right? Yeah.
the
That's
additional
also
challenge
virtual
Joker,
reality.
the Joker like challenge maps for Arkham Asylum. But it's just like, yeah, there was like, and again, like we were getting like games coming out every 2 to 3 years in a generate like for these things. It's like, and it's like again, like with that, like I know I made like the comment about BioShock, but it's like Batman. We got Arkham Knight that came out on the Xbox One, and then we finally got Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad like the next generation. So like we got one on a generation and then two on the next generation.
Dude, not
And it's
only
just like, well, we got
dude, we even got Bethesda releasing. They released fucking
yeah,
3 games on that fucking console. They released Oblivion, Fallout 3, and Skyrim.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Even Bethesda
Yeah.
was releasing games.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So real quick, before we end this, favorite game all time from 360, Devin,
Gears 3.
JJ,
Hey, Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, Gears 3,
Um,
Gears 3. Like I still think that's like when I think of greatest games of all time, Gears 3 is literally in my like top 5 all time. Like
it's the multiplayer, man.
Oh, yeah.
Multiplayer is so good.
But it was just,
That's
dude,
like,
it was everything
for sure,
about
like,
Gears
it's
3.
literally perfect. It's literally
That game is literally perfect. Yeah. There's not a lot of games I would say are perfect. Gears 3 is perfect. Like, the Horde is great. Beast, the campaign, multiplayer. Like, that is still, to me, the greatest Gears game of all time. It's not like I think Gears 4 and 5 are bad. They just have not
Sounds
reached
like
that high. They just haven't reached that high of Gears 3. That Gears 3 was just...
Dude, it was amazing. Dude,
Yeah.
like fuck. This is all the memories just coming back too. Like especially with the different shot. I know we had like everybody hated the sawed-offs, but like you know it's coming. Like somebody down.
Well,
So like, don't pick me
we
up. He's got his son. Don't pick me up. Don't pick me up. And he's like, dude, you fucking idiot. Double
we
killing.
learned to compensate for like the sawed off. It's like, oh, this dude has sawed off. Like try to, like yeah, I mean it's what happened. No, yeah, that game, oof.
I wish we could just have a time machine and just go back and play it again for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
All right then, because I already see it's past 11 o'clock. We gotta wrap this up. So that was episode 77 of the Gaming Chamber podcast. As usual, you like what we do on this chat, or what I do on this channel. You like our discussions on the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification icon. All that good stuff. Go do the things.
Let us oil up every.
Still want to hit that 1,000 subscribers. I've been your host, Everett. JJ.
Yeah, peace out, everyone.
Devin.
I'll see any bungalators out on the battlefield.
Oh, God.
Let's ride.
Oh my god. All right then. And until next time, we'll catch you later.